So Cisco, what's up?
I'm grabbing my tablet.
Are we starting the session?
Yeah.
Is that why we're here?
No.
Yes, that is why we're here. I'm waiting for you guys to stop talking. I'm just waiting. I'm just chilling.
We're waiting on you.
Time.
You gotta
Well,
see.
you guys were talking. I'm
seize
just listening
the
to you.
initiative.
Just scream at us.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to the quests of Triconderoga.
God, I still hate the name.
I'm gonna get used to that eventually.
Triconderoga.
Maybe if you didn't steal the name from someone else.
You know what? I'm instantly gonna derail this because I got to look the map once and I know one place.
Is it...
Well, here's the thing. This map is huge, so good luck with that.
Unless you changed it, then I've been lied to.
No, it has not been changed, but the map is giant, Enzo. You don't understand.
No, because the place I know where it is very it's very easy to know.
Okay.
Is it?
Anyways, you guys. 1 second. There it is.
Derailed to go there.
We shall begin. I want to point out a couple things.
Fish.
Parts of this will be homebrewed. You guys, of course, are expecting this. I've told you this before, but you know, we're officially starting, and this is being recorded and it's gonna be edited and stuff. So I got to explain it properly. So parts of this are gonna be homebrewed to my liking. I've designed it to hopefully be more interactive and fun. I've informed all the players here of the rules. For you people watching on video format or whatever, I will now introduce the players.
One of
I
them.
fucking hate you.
So that's Pickle Rick, obviously.
Yeah. Anyways, that's Draven.
No.
We also have Nate.
Hi.
We have Enzo. We have Kara1.
Kara Prime.
And yeah, as implied by the number 1, we have Kara2. Yeah. Awesome. Now, yeah, it's awkward because I've never done this before. It's gonna be interesting. We shall grow together. To our world, as you guys hopefully remember last time, your universe exploded.
And we're in cocoons.
Oh,
Yes.
my dad.
I eat my way out.
He's fine. He remembered the safe word.
You guys,
I think it was too
you
late.
guys were present at the end of the world. You guys were protecting the last hope of humanity.
I don't think it went
And
too well.
Yeah.
and
It went great.
next thing you know, you're flying through the void. Now
Loaded a dragon. Everything went well.
you wake up in darkness. You do not know how much time has passed. You do not know what is happening at all, really. You wake up feeling weak, feeling tired. Some of you will taste a fine layer of dust in your mouths because that's how long you've been still.
Gross.
As you fumble around with your hands, you realize you're in an enclosed compartment of some kind. That cocoon was metagame knowledge, by the way. You're in an enclosed compartment of some kind. It feels strange.
It's slimy. Oh.
Nate, you could just ask that question if you want.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt your
No,
monologue.
please.
Did you want me to just roleplay end for the start of this, since that was the character
If
that
you-
I left off with, or do you want me to go straight into the character that I'm playing as?
You're going straight as the character you're playing as. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. I have explanations.
Okie doke.
But in the meantime, I'm gonna give you for now, Nate. You don't remember your past very well.
Yay, fuzzy memory!
Yeah,
Common sci-fi problem when you have been cryogenically frozen, or magically frozen.
yeah.
Magic.
I'm gonna give you the rest of it later. But for now, that's you don't remember the past. You have those whispers. That's it.
Magically
Okay. Anyways, as you guys are pushing up against your weird compartment of some kind, it feels kind of like I said last time, like a cocoon. It feels like you're just enclosed in like a snug type of object. As you're pushing up against it, it does give way a little bit, so it is not hard. You can push against it. As you do so, you hear a noise, like a gasp. And all of a sudden, what the fuck?
I want to just like spring my feet out first and attempt to stand.
Okay.
Find solid ground, I guess.
Can you roll Constitution, please? Actually, all of you roll
The
Constitution.
giant walking cocoon.
Constitution save, check. Like, what are we doing?
oh no.
Just roll a con save.
Oh, cool. Natural 20.
Wow.
On the inverse. On the inverse, natural 1.
Okay.
This ain't my first time cocoon.
I'm fucking
time
dead.
jumping.
Out of curiosity, is this how wet is the inside of this cocoon?
Yeah, is this
It's
slimy?
I don't wanna
completely
think
dry.
Okay,
If
it's
your
completely
mouth
dry.
is dry,
Can
I
mine
think the
just be
cocoon's gonna
slimy?
dry.
That doesn't stop the inside of your mouth if it's closed. Because this is actually important to know for me.
Kara, 2, you're not in a cocoon.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yes.
Oh, house.
One moment.
Oh,
You will be introduced shortly.
You guys suck.
Now,
Joke's on you,
anyways,
you're from the universe 2. You're not even from universe prime.
Yeah.
give me Kara 2. Of course, she's from Universe 2. What kind of question is that? The 2 is in her name, anyways.
Yeah. Wow.
I
It's
know.
obvious.
universes much?
I am.
Can you guys type in your roles constantly into like literally any roles? Can you type into the thing, please? Thank
Oops,
you.
that's the wrong chat.
I'm glad we're starting off good.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Come on,
Is it
Enzo. You got
20?
you got a nat 20.
Awesome.
You got to write down nat 20.
So Enzo,
Alright.
say the first word that comes to your head when you wake up from a long sleep and don't barely remember anything, and you're hearing noises, and you've been in a coma for you don't even know how long.
I slowly open my eyes and just pomegranate. And that's all that's been lingering in my mind.
Okay.
Yum.
So yeah, Enzo, you open your eyes and you're like you're testing your lungs for the first time, and you don't know how long. And you taking a gasp of air, and you feel the dust fly into your lungs. You cough a bit, and then you go pomegranate.
Blackout
And,
again for another 20 years.
You give off these first words said by your anyone from anywhere near your age, and who knows how long. And you hear steps stop, right? So people were moving around just then, but then they stop. Next thing you know, some whispers. You guys can't hear it too well. It doesn't sound like it was actually intended to be a whisper, just because the noise in there isn't transferring too well. And so you hear them mumbling and talking, and then all of a sudden there's a flash, and the outside of this cocoon is like lit up now. Now you guys can see it properly.
Are we all in separate cocoons?
Okay. Yes, you're not all in one cocoon. You're all in
am
separate
I
cocoons.
naked?
The tube is brown in color, seemingly pointed in its longest points, slightly above your head and below your feet.
What?
Something is moving, you hear a voice say from the outside.
Was I able to get my feet out of the cocoon? Like I said.
No. So the con save, Enzo's the only one that
With my
passed.
23, I didn't.
No. You've been in a coma for, I can tell you right now, more than 100 years.
Okay, well, I
More than
know
1,000
the
years.
voices are coming from one direction.
I
The light.
super failed it. I'm still
Can I-
asleep.
I got my little pointy dragonborn fingers. Can I try to poke a tiny hole in this cocoon? Just
As a matter of fact, Enzo, as you go with your tiny dragon claw fingers, and you go to poke a hole, a knife pierces the pod in front of you. Then you watch the knife just go down and slice a sizable opening in the top of your pod, and then light floods in. The first light you've seen.
My retinas!
The first light you've seen. And as your eyes take time to adjust and find sight again, you see a girl.
Rude
At least
awakening.
you think so. She stands directly in front of you, a faint smile on her face, her robes extended to her ankles in a seemingly Victorian fashion. Not much can be seen aside from her face and her hair spilling out of her bonnet.
Did I join a cult? What is this? Why am I naked?
Character introduction.
What did you do to my clothes?
Now, the rest of you are also cut free from your pods,
Oh,
and the openings are opened up, and you guys are sitting up.
I feel like I've just been born again.
No.
My character's dry heaving. He would throw up, but there's nothing in his stomach.
Okay, if
Yeah.
I look around, I see the other guys, right? I see everyone else.
Yes, you see the other guys. For some reason, you see. Hold on 1 second. I forgot what race he is. Nate, what's your race again?
Mazer.
A mazer. What does that look like?
What do I remember?
Please be a corn
So, Mazer
Give a brief
is
description of your character.
kind of like almost like a bat person with one large singular eye.
God, yeah, I forgot you're all furries this session, aren't you?
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm gonna
a
be like.
scaly, thank you.
Yeah. I'm surrounded by like adorable animals.
I am not adorable.
That was the most
as a
disgusting
matter of
thing
fact.
I've ever heard you
I'm
say.
not adorable.
Yeah, Kara's Snow White.
I'm a monstrosity. Or am I an
Okay,
aberration?
Some people
Oh,
find
so.
it adorable.
Come here, Cyclops.
Oh, look at
He's
you,
also
you
he's also
psycho.
very small. He's 4'5".
Oh my God.
Oh yes.
I am going to
Oh,
be the
you're
tallest one here.
I see. We've switched the roles from last campaign. Nate.
All tall boys. Now we are. all
Listen,
like-
I'm either really tall or really short. There is no in between.
Yeah. How tall are you, Kara?
I'm 5'9".
No, I'm
Yeah.
the tallest.
My character does have a 2-foot variation in height though. It's either 4'5" as the smallest or 6'5" at the tallest. I'm like, I'm gonna go smallest. Got me tiny.
Veer was fucking short,
Okay.
dude.
I mean, Eric Cocker, fucking tiny.
No, I want the fullest tiny I could go though.
Anyways, yeah, I'm a badass person with
There
a
we
large
go.
eye.
Okay.
The fuck is that?
What is that?
Did I put that in the right
Help
one?
me,
No,
Brian.
that was to me.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
It's okay. I made the same mistake, so we're even.
This monster.
Haha, I have this information 30
is
seconds before you guys. Suck it.
It appears, Pinky, that we have come into a world
You do
of
have
monster.
echoes.
There we go.
I still have Pinky in the brain. I still got Pinky in the brain. They're
Pinky in the brain.
You
This
guys
is where you guys wake
have
up.
to share the cocoon with them. Is it dark? This looks like a dark cave.
So the room you're in is currently being lit up by a glowing orb in the center.
Oh.
fascinating.
awakening.
Shut up, bro.
The rest of the room is looks like there's mostly just the stuff that the people have on them. This area was freshly excavated, more or less.
Does anyone in the room wear armor besides us? I would assume.
Ooh.
Are we
Well,
fully
that's
naked?
armor.
I've been asking.
Are we naked?
So,
Yeah, 'cause,
Do
uh,
I have anything
you
that I have to
guys-
cover up anything?
You guys are straight up buck and nude.
it's no different.
I
yeah.
will stand proud,
Same.
like my father did, and his
No, I'll
father
do you-
before him.
I'll do you one.
So, any equipment or anything your characters had on them, Kara 2, you're
Yeah,
excluded
I already
from
stripped
this.
my character of everything because I knew this was.
Is
Well, that
is
would've been nice
actually
to
the
know.
green/brown dust on the bottom of your cocoons. That is what your items used
Let's
to
go,
be.
guys. AC
Said
of
my
10.
Or you is
material
now.
possessions.
Yeah.
Like I said, that would be messing already, but alright.
All that's left is your body. Anyways, onto your question, Draven.
Yeah.
Looking around, aside from the strange girl, you see 3 individuals. They look equipped for dungeoneering of some kind. 2 of them are humans. 1 is a man and a woman, and the last person is a dwarf. So, sorry, the 2 that are humans are a man and woman, respectively. The last person is a dwarf, standing on top of what looks like a stalactite cut in half.
That's fantastic. I asked about their armor. Are they wearing any?
Yes. Roll intelligence,
Oh.
please.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah. 10.
Dumb idiot.
I don't know what armor looks like in my years of training. I got a 10.
I'm putting one of the artistic photos of the Mazers in the meme chat if any of you guys want to look at a photo of it.
Okay.
Just a reference.
That's
So-
Kenshiro.
Nah, it's not upward.
That's Kenshiro.
Yeah, Kenshiro's a Batman, didn't you know?
He is a form
Oh,
of Batman,
man.
yes.
Anyways, so you look at the people. You can see that they're definitely equipped for like going underground and for like long treks. Okay, they have equipment on
Okay,
them.
you're still
However,
not answering my question. Shiny or not shiny?
What?
He wants to know
Shiny
if the
or
ring-
not
You're an
shiny?
idiot.
Armor. Shiny, not shiny.
Oh no, this regular
Ah,
leather stuff.
you.
Okay.
I will spawn Pinky for flavor right next to one of them. Ooh, you look real shiny. Or, yeah, fuck it, he'll say shiny. You look like you're out for adventure, North. What are you doing down here?
Who did you spawn next to?
It's
Question
a
mark?
carbon copy of me, but it's palette swap, so it's all gray tones.
Yeah, but who did you spawn it next to?
You pick. I basically give my.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just for flavor. It's not like it really matters.
1 second. Okay, you spawn it next to the dwarf. So the dwarf like looks over to his left. Right?
He'll scream.
And then next thing you know,
North.
he pulls out a hammer and just smacks it.
So you're gonna roll for that then?
Sure.
I see we're starting off great already, guys.
He rolls a 37 to hit.
Right.
That's a 20.
Of course it is.
We spawned in this new world butt naked and we just murdered 3 people.
Well, I'm throwing up on the ground. If I had anything in my stomach.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I
the
don't
dwarf
wanna
just smacks your construct with his hammer. Question.
Well, it only has one
What
hit
is its-
point, so it's gonna just.
Okay.
disappear.
So the construct just disappears and the dwarf is sitting there breathing super heavily, just.
Wait,
What was that?
Don't mind him. He's just one of my brothers. Sorry, Ed Cronus, I think. I think that's my name.
So the 3 individuals, surprisingly to you guys, actually looks at you with smiles and amazement. They are beyond
Hey,
overjoyed.
eyes up here.
Where
Where are we?
I'm gonna put my
The
tail
only one-
between my nether regions real quick.
The only one not looking at you guys, radiating wonder and awe, is the pale-faced girl that you saw, Enzo. The one that's currently standing next to you. She just continues to look at you with the same quaint smile that she
She
did
better
before.
be looking me in the eyes.
Yeah, she's looking at you right in the eyes. As a matter of fact, can you roll perception for
She
me?
has to look up.
God, not everything's about your dong, Enzo.
No, I just want to make sure she's not looking at my dog. Perception.
Yeah.
How blind am I? Okay, that's an 18.
It's an 18.
Mhm.
So you notice just a weird static to her face.
I poke her on the forehead. Good.
1 second. Let me
Hope she doesn't bite my hand.
Does that work? Let me get a better one. 1 second. Oh, that'll work. Okay. Okay, hold on. So you poke her in the head?
Poke her on the forehead.
Anyways.
Anything up here?
That's your character, Kara. You're in the thing now. Go ahead and act.
Don't fucking bite my fingers or I will punch you.
Before he touched me, I reached to grab his hand, like his wrist, to stop him.
Okay. Okay.
I'm still gonna try to poke her.
Okay, roll strength with disadvantage.
D20.
No, you can roll strength with advantage, Kara.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
but
rolled
I'm
pretty
asking
good
that-
with disadvantage. That's a 19 and then a 18, so a 19.
And yes, you're rolling a d20.
Okay, that's what I was wanting to make sure. I rolled a 15.
Okay.
I poke you in the head.
And so
Wait, with
somehow, even those
advantage?
muscles are. Yeah, wait, did you roll your advantage, Kara?
That means you roll twice and take.
Yeah, I
You
did.
know, I'll fucking auto pass you because there's absolutely no reason why Enzo should be beating you in this, but he won, so whatever.
You get pooped.
Enzo somehow like forces his hand past your, past where you're holding it and just pokes you in the forehead.
Oh, I was going to grab his wrist to make him stop. I wasn't like blocking him.
Okay, well, you can't stop him because apparently his
and you can't beat me.
apparently his atrophied muscles just don't care.
Yeah, I am really slow compared to everyone else. Apparently.
Poke you right in the forehead.
Also, I want to say I am not the same color anymore. I changed colors. That's the only thing I changed. I'm a
Okay.
nice silver now.
Pretty.
Okay. But yeah, so you guys are in the pods. These people are just looking at you with like the most insane look you've ever seen on someone's face.
So, where are we?
Go ahead.
I want to say this very loud at everyone.
after I'm done like choking all the stuff out, I'm just like, so what's going on?
So how you guys doing?
How you
The
doing?
dwarf like slaps himself in the face and then like face palms himself and just wipes his face a little bit and then looks at you and he says, you shouldn't be alive."
Is that a
Well,
threat?
I'm looking over at the bat.
Because I'm
person.
naked right now and I don't like fighting naked.
I don't think the
Right.
bat person's alive, but I'm pretty sure we are.
I
Oh, what
don't
is that
feel
thing?
alive.
Oh shit, you are living.
Ugh.
Hey, you don't look it.
Do I recognize at least the other two, being Carol, Priam, and Draven?
You recognize everyone except Nate's character.
Okay.
Rude.
The dwarf raises his hands. What year is it for you?
Do I know what year it is?
We know.
Yeah, what year did the world implode?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck, I didn't remember the
you
year
know
before.
what year it is. The year for you guys was 187K. That was the year.
You have to add the letter in.
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Just to make it more official.
Okay, 187K.
187K. Goddamn.
Okay, and
Remember
yeah,
that's
so he looks at you.
yesterday.
He looks at you, and then he looks back at the people and looks back at you. What the fuck does that even mean?
I
Don't
This-
don't open up
You-
my
This is-
weird cocoon
you
and ask me
asked
questions.
Don't ask us questions and be like, "Whoa."
This is a man from a different like society and universe entirely. He has no idea what the fuck
Counter
Is-
question.
187K
Flair
is.
still
to you.
just holding onto my wrist, by the way.
Yes.
These rocks
I'm not
to
moving.
your left and
Very
right,
unsettling.
they were formed and settled millions of eons ago.
Okay. And
Narf. Your point,
trying to call me
me.
old. That is very rude.
No one's ever been in this room. We made this room to get to these pods.
Well,
You don't
clearly We're in
understand.
this room.
You guys shouldn't be alive, is all he manages to say again.
Why?
So,
This is amazing.
Well-
Are you alright? He looks at you guys saying?
are you
I mean-
alright?
Yes.
We're covered in goo and naked
Dust.
and dust in our mouth. I
My
mean, I
memory's
could
also
use
pretty
some
hazy.
water, maybe.
No, it was very dry in all of them, apparently.
Oh,
Can
was it?
mine,
So-
can mine just be really slimy, actually?
I wanna like hold out my hand like someone give me a canteen of water, like someone do it now.
I flipped some slime at her.
So, these people get up and they help you with everything that you need. They get you like kind of a little bit cleaned up a little bit and with some
Clothes.
basic clothes on
Yeah.
you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, these are really comfy.
They're like opening up their packs and giving you stuff and like they step away.
Okay, now can I have some money? Maybe a house.
Yes, we too
I got some
require
debts to pay.
currency.
Currency.
I think what's most important is we should get you back to town. I feel like that should be our number one
Well,
priority.
what are you gonna-
Town.
What do you plan on doing with us? Because you're kind of suspicious.
We need to.
We're suspicious. You just came out of the ground.
Excuse me.
You guys are
This
calling
one
us
right
lazy
here.
like we're not people.
This stone statue right here cut my pod open, and I didn't ask for it. And I look at Carrot too.
I cocked my
Are
head
you-
at him.
Are you just burning your eyes into me?
I haven't blinked. I cocked my head at you.
Can you guys please get your friend off of me? It's kind of scary.
We think.
Enzo, can you roll perception again, please? This time with advantage.
I look to her eyes and I can see the 9 hells. With advantage, you said?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 16.
Okay. You notice that she hasn't blinked once this whole conversation. And she's just continuing to stare at you dead in the face.
Like on my wrist.
Also, her face hasn't changed expression at all. Okay.
Just gonna blow on her face so I can get her to blink.
I don't.
You fail. Yeah.
So you start crying. From your eyes drying up.
Okay. Anyways, the town of Forso, great town, right on the edge of the human
Never
empire.
heard of it.
Happened to
Yeah,
chaos
Doesn't
control.
sound that great.
Chaos control? Well, no point in trying to control some chaos. Might as well just live your lives. That's what I say, says the dwarf.
Okay.
My eye narrows at him.
Please let go.
Yes, we must.
Yeah,
I'm
so
feeling so-
they stand up and after they've given you guys all the basic supplies, you guys feel some a sudden surge of energy just because it's the first time you guys have eaten. It's the first time your body started moving. So just for now, the effects of exhaustion and everything else that you should be feeling are gone because you're just suddenly feeling like this surge of energy again. After this session, you guys will be exhausted again. Do not get me wrong. But in the meantime, you guys are standing up. You guys are stretching. You guys are cracking your
I can't
knuckles,
stretch 'cause
bones,
she's
necks.
still holding on to my wrist. I'll try to work.
She's
I'll
still-
try to work around it. I'll stretch. She's just holding onto my wrist.
Okay.
Just go. Who's the tallest person
Um,
here?
Ooh,
we
one second.
started-
Boo,
That was Enzo.
boo, boo. That's
I'm
Enzo.
6'2".
Including the NPCs?
Yes.
Yeah, how tall is Carrot too? Because I have to do stretches while you're holding onto my wrist.
5'6".
Kara.
Okay, I was,
Kara
I was hoping
256.
you're not really short.
That'd be
No.
really funny.
And so my guy's gonna start climbing up and latch onto your back. I am tired. Carry me.
oh, God. Oh, please. By the way, I'm still somewhat slimy, I'd say.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, no, don't breathe down my neck. No.
Yeah, so these people, they've explained and told you at this point that they are archaeologists. They came down and were looking for, God, it's hard to explain. They inform you that there's a large chasm that they came down to investigate. While they were investigating said chasm, they came across readings that didn't make sense. And they're showing you all the devices they use. You don't really understand what they're saying about the items. The items look completely alien to you. You don't get it at all. But it's still the equipment, and so they're showing you how it works and all this. And so they say they got strange readings from you guys, and even now they're scanning you and getting those strange readings. And they say, so we came in this direction and found these pods, and next thing you know, here we are.
So I'm a dinosaur? Damn.
No, you imbecile. We've been in
See yourself
cryostasis.
become a dinosaur.
The chasm that they were researching, it is very old, incredibly old.
So,
And you guys were buried pretty low into it. Not at the bottom, but pretty low.
I would have motioned to the other three
You wanted
NPCs
to
to
look
be
at
like,
the bottom.
"Hey, get this chick off of me."
I'll wander over to Kara and just kind of like look at her because I'm very curious. Like I don't care about the other three. I'm curious about this thing here.
I'll look
I'm
at
like,
hey,
and who is this?
can you help me? She's not
I
like,
don't
"Go."
know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to.
Please, my arm's getting sore.
I'm gonna try and strike up a conversation with Kara. Like, hey, who are
I'm
you?
gonna lay down.
I'm gonna
With my hand
ignore.
being held.
I'm gonna ignore Garud.
I'll-
I just look at you while still holding onto his wrist.
Can you talk? Mm.
She doesn't talk. I think we know this now.
If she doesn't
Okay.
talk within like 5 minutes, I'm gonna have Pinky just give her a fucking bear hug behind her and try to just lift her up. Just hello, friend.
So are,
Yeah,
are, the,
I'm just
are the
gonna-
NPCs gonna help me or not? I'm like, hey, get
Uh,
this chick off of me.
One of the NPCs walks over to help, but before you can get there, Pinky shows up and starts.
Goddamn.
Just a quick pop of smoke as the raccoon appears behind her. Hello,
Yeah.
friend. Narf. I'm Pinky.
and starts
No.
starts I guess bear hugging her from behind. Kara, can you roll a strength check for me?
No, I mean, I'd say it's a.
Or are you going for like a grapple?
That'd basically be what a bear hug is.
Okay. So Kara, would you like to get out of it?
Would you like to try?
Yes.
Okay.
Please, just,
Oh.
just stop holding my
Oh.
wrist.
And
Okay, so you can roll either your athletics or your what is it?
Acrobatics.
Either athletics or acrobatics, and you can roll with advantage because you are atrophied. You guys are weak.
Guy
My
told me
echoes
no.
does not
Yeah.
determine my own strength.
This is why you're carrying the Batman.
so
God.
I'm making sure
With that nat
something
one, I'm feeling
here.
real shitty.
I also have an advantage on acrobatics checks too.
Oh, there you go. You guys got wee old man arms.
Oh, I had my
I
young
mean,
supple strength for a whole second.
My,
Nat 20.
Nice.
Good fuck.
Good job. And so here's what happens. So Pinky shows up and like bear hugs her from behind, right? And like
Aw.
starts like trying to wrestle her, but she's just not even moving. Same exact expression on her face. Has not changed yet.
Still looking at
She's-
Kara.
She stands up and she steps away from Enzo a little bit, and then like you just see her spin
Oh.
really fast, and then Pinky just kind of like gets like tossed off a little bit. He's more or less
He's
fine.
still
He's just
holding
standing
on
right
to me
there.
though, so
But he gets tossed
I'm
off.
ready for a ride.
Yeah, so Enzo, you go, you spin with her, and then she stops,
I'm on
and then you get
Enzo.
put
Yeah,
back.
Nate's on me. And I lay
So-
down, he's getting dragged in the dirt.
Oh, dear Lord, I
Both of you just get spun,
I-
and then next thing you know, she stops spinning and places you both on the floor, and then she lets go and steps and just stays
I
there.
just look extremely tired. Like, already.
This-
Pinky leans over to. How do you say your fucking character's name, Enzo?
Garud.
Garud? That's what I thought. Leans over to Garud, just whispers, I like this one. Oh, it's okay. She won't surpass you as my best friend.
Anyways, the dwarf continues explaining about how the chamber that they dug out from this side of the chasm didn't have any doors or windows. So pretty much there was a box underground that they had to break into, and then even inside of the box was still filled with like earth that they also had to excavate out. Like there was no reasoning behind any of this.
I'm gonna have brain speak up from my body. Of course, the box underground doesn't have any windows or doors, imbecile.
Okay, our memory's bad, but is this like all just like stone?
Nate's memory is bad. You guys still remember everything. Nate's memory, pretty much everything right after the end of the world, Nate doesn't remember. Nate remembers he was in the Chaos Control town. He was fighting with Chaos Control. Everything went black.
Team.
And then there is some hazy memories that he's trying to recall as we speak.
So, like, is the floor could still be, for like where we ended up, the floor could still be the tower I made. Or is it just
No,
pure
it
stone?
is not.
So, you guys,
You know what? I'll say this for flavor text. It is the tower that you made, but it looks completely different.
like, taste it. This used to be mine. So,
Just for the fun.
I'm just gonna drop some names. You guys know any End or Vero or Roland?
Yeah, all three of the archaeologists. By the way, I want to specify that they specified that Kara too is not one of the archaeologists. She's simply
Just here.
yeah. So she is. Oh God. So they explain it to you. Kara is a doll person. So she's a magical creature. Is the reason she's
She's a
here.
throw. A living
But she's
doll.
a throw. So yeah, she's a living
I
doll.
wouldn't know. We never had any of
Kara,
those back
if
in
you
my
want to
day.
post, if you want to post your picture description in the chat for them to see.
Memes or nerd talk?
Just nerd talk.
Nerd talk is fine.
Nerd talk,
Can you please let go of me? I ask you.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Draven, you
I
just
believed you.
Ah,
Draven, you just rung a bell. You just rung a bell so deep in my memory. I just had a heart attack.
Can I spend blood points with you, Kara? I'm
talk.
thinking of a dex build.
Anyways, that's Kara.
That
I
it ended
too.
up being a complete accident, but yeah.
The dwarf stands up. Well, we reached the room. We have a lot to report back to HQ. And you guys need a safe place to be.
Did they
Yes.
answer my question on the if they know End Roland?
No, yeah, they said they don't know what the fuck you're talking
No.
about. They have no idea.
No,
They've never heard of them.
you haven't heard. Okay.
But
Help
have
you guys,
I?
guess.
Wait. What were all the names you said again, Enzo?
It's the main four, so Roland, Vero, and
Founding members.
Founding members.
Okay. You get to the name End and they look a little confused. They're not used to tiefling names here, so they're all like,
Oh,
End,
no.
what kind of name is that? What?
So yes or no?
But the rest of them they've never heard of. When you say Vero, they they peek their ears a little bit. They're like, huh, I think I've heard something about a Vero something. What is I'm not sure. I forget. But yeah, they're not sure.
No. Also, the thing I should vocalize is that I got sick arm tats on my character now.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'll probably. I mean,
Damn.
Cisco, were you gonna draw them ever, or just?
I am gonna draw them eventually.
But
But
it's
if you want to show them a photo for now, that's fine too.
Don't really got a photo, but I
Well,
just.
was
Okay,
that
never
the
mind.
secret from last week?
Is that what your dad gave you?
It's just a string of feathers. Most of them are grayed out, except one white one.
Mhm.
This feels like some Far Cry 3 shit.
Fucking sick tats, dude.
I'm gonna turn back to the other three that are responding to us and tell them I want a knife. Give me a knife.
Okay. They give you a small knife.
Cool.
I
That's
want
what a
more
staff
than
or
enough.
a book.
It's a small copper knife, by the way.
So it can do damage. Yes.
Oh man, they're only in the Copper Age. How uncivilized.
Okay.
You guys got.
But
You guys
anyways.
got like a staff or something or a wand. I feel real naked right now.
They gave you clothes.
And so
I mean, naked
yeah.
in terms of I don't have nothing to protect me.
they open up their packs, and so the paladin, the one who she's actually gone around to each of you and gave you guys a charm on, like a symbol. She planted a symbol, magical symbol on you, which is stopping you guys from pretty much dying of exposure or any of that. It's a spell. As well as, by the way, you guys are no longer weakened, so that's gone now. You're welcome. But
Okay,
after
I
that,
trust them a
she
little more
looks
now.
in her pack and she pulls out a wand. She says, "Will this work?"
Yes,
Oh,
that will
wand.
do.
Yeah. So these guys were on a long expedition, so they came with a lot of spare supplies. Or at least they were prepped for a long expedition, I should say. Yeah, she gives you the wand. The dwarf guy steps down from his stalagmite and he claps his hands. Well then, let's get you outside, shall we? And he turns around and starts leaving. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I have to wait on the Miss Doll here.
Oh, I let you go a long time ago after
Okay,
you got.
After
Yeah,
you spun
after-
me. How nice of
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome.
She was helping you out of the cocoon.
Please
No,
don't.
Punched you.
definitely not. She stabbed my cocoon and just stared at me.
This person choose promise. I'm gonna switch over from Enzo. I'm gonna start climbing on top of Kara's character.
Yeah.
Switch. You get the whole
You are
baby.
strong. You shall do.
You are
Hey man,
strong.
the only thing I know about her so far is that she fucking tossed Enzo around like a fucking feather.
I'm gonna look at the guy who's clearly not End and be like, "Who the hell are you?
Yeah,
Where-
when we,
where
when
the
we
hell
pick
did
up
you
this
come
guy.
I recognize everyone but you."
So
Can I
Cisco,
pick him up and put him on the ground?
I mean, you can contest my fucking strength to see if you can pull me off of you.
Well, if you are
Yeah.
trying to grapple me, I'm squirmy.
I'm just chilling on your back.
He's backpacking on
Yeah,
your back.
I'm
So I'd
backpacking.
call that a reverse grapple. So pretty much, Nate, you would roll the athletics or acrobatics.
I'm trying to stay
Kara,
latched on.
You just roll like either strength or
You're
dex.
riding a bull.
To either shake him
Same
off or
thing as a
pry him
grab.
off.
While I roll this contested check, Cisco, you said my memory was
Yes.
a bit hazy. I still remember like who I am and my position, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You said I'm rolling dex. Is that like a dex save?
This is contested.
It's just a check.
check.
Just a straight
So
dex
say-
So
check.
I rolled a 24. 18 plus
I
6.
have. So I don't add any acrobatics or
Plus 6?
athletics.
What the fuck?
No.
If you're proficient in it, you can. But
Okay. That means I tied with you.
Okay.
Okay, so Nate does not get thrown off.
My name is Zio. I would.
You shake yourself, and he's just on there like a fucking backpack.
I was commander of Strike Team Gamma and Chaos Control.
Hmm.
Though I am not familiar with any of you.
Well, we didn't get the chance to join.
Indeed.
Can I pet his head?
Yeah, that's gonna be
that's
real
between you and
awkward.
him.
What was your name again? Sorry.
Zio.
Zio.
X-E-O.
X-E-O.
Z-O.
I will change it in my Discord name.
Pinky will be the first one to introduce the brothers. I'm Pinky! My brother Brain and Ed! As Ed's just behind, just consoling his headache with
I'm
two
surprised you
brothers.
just didn't make Ed and Eddie.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. That's why I went with Ed, but I was like, no, I want Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll get up and then
Yeah.
I'll start following the 3 NPCs.
I guess we're going, yeah.
Keeping my eye on Doll Lady because I'm scared.
And
Okay.
the tiny bat that she is petting that is on her back.
I don't know how she's reaching you, but yeah.
She doesn't have bones.
Oh, you're right. Her arms would just bend in humanoid direction.
Actually, if we're gonna get specific, I can detach my arm. So
Even better. She takes off her left arm and uses her right arm to use it.
no, it can float by itself.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's got its own health and everything.
That's funny.
Yep.
Be a good weapon.
Okay.
+5,
So,
+5 arm.
as everyone is introducing themselves, the 3 archaeologists turn towards you and they say, the male looks up and says, "My name's Ruko." And then the female turns over and she says, "I'm Sheena, and that's Core." And the dwarf looks over, "I can introduce myself, I'm Core." Okay, so you guys just follow him out of the room?
Yeah.
Cautiously.
Cool.
I don't know anything, but
So,
I'm too tired.
you walk out into the next room, except the next room isn't a room at all. Walking through a short tunnel, the walls and ceiling suddenly open into an enormous chasm, further than your eyes can see in every direction. The only reason you know it doesn't reach the surface is because you can't see the sky. You can see a path cut into this wall measuring at 10 feet wide and several hundred feet forward. Can everyone roll perception, please?
Yes, sir.
What
Natural
number
20.
today?
13.
Oh,
Okay.
a
Six.
nat 1.
Put it in.
Hey, we traded.
That's an 11.
Wait, yeah, that was a.
Cool.
Add the natural one, Kara. Makes it even better. Because you can get unnatural ones.
Too busy
Theoretically, I
getting
can
the
roll.
background.
I can roll a -1 if I roll a dex save.
So, Nate.
Yeah.
You look out into the vast darkness that is in front of you, and as you're scanning your eyes around,
Aye.
you being trained and used to be part of Chaos Control and already trained for battle and all this other stuff, you have this, background knowledge, instincts, habits of scanning for enemies, and you notice 5 dots floating at a distance. What would you like to do?
I will try and point it out to the archaeologist. I'll be like, "What are those 5 dots over there?"
They turn back. Dots? Are you sure you're not seeing things? You did just wake up from a seemingly long nap.
I may be rusty, but I'm
How
not
far?
blind.
How
About
far
how far away are they?
You cannot tell. You don't have enough. So they're out in the chasm, and so you don't have enough reference points to be able to tell how far away from you
Well,
they are.
I'm gonna wave my wand and then cast dancing lights to spawn 4 lights around us. And I guess I'll try to send 1 in that direction. It can go 120 feet.
Okay. So that's cool. So you spawn the 4 lights, and the 3 archaeologists stop and look back at you and they say, "What are you doing?"
Just trying to get a better look. Don't question me.
Reconnaissance.
What, you don't like have
And
a lighted pathway?
the moment you so you're sending the lights towards the
I'm
what's it
just
called?
gonna send 1 of them. Keep the other 3 on us.
Okay, so you're sending one of them towards the little floating
Yeah, just
things,
the rough
right?
direction on where.
Okay. So you send it towards them, and after a bit of time, you're feeling it nearing the edge of your range, right? It passes them. You've officially established a reference point. Good job. However, the moment it passes them, they all shake, and then they don't look like they're moving. But Enzo, you who shot the thing and can see the distances, you can tell that they're now moving towards you.
Pink is
Pretty decently quickly.
On guard, guys. We got company.
Pinky, stop tracing the lights.
Does anyone have a shield or armor I could borrow?
Now that it's more noticeable, the archaeologists look and they say, "Oh no,
Oh no.
we got some
Oh
wisps."
no. Oh no.
Roll initiative, but you guys have 1 round of free action if you would like to set anything up or do anything.
Nah. Roll a 5.
I rolled a 10. -2!
I got 4.
14.
I'm not last.
I was
Actually,
not
correct.
expecting to be the first person to go.
I'm surprised I'm middle of the road.
I'm not. I got a +1 in Dex. I'm kind of expected to go last at this point.
-2.
I know
Draven.
you have a -2, but your
You can't-
rolls usually help you.
It's like, still, you can't expect to go last when someone has a -2. You should
I
at least expect to go
expect it now.
second to last.
Well, you're going middle of the road, so deal with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I know Enzo is the squishiest.
Okay.
Who would be the other squishiest? Is my question out of us, because It's kind of my plan. I'm just gonna be the
Maybe.
Not me.
I don't know.
I'm your tank.
yeah.
Cool. So,
Well, because I can spawn a second me, so I'm kind of that flex scenario. I don't know. I'll just stick by Enzo, and if anyone gets fucked up, I'll go help them.
Protect your edge.
It's okay. I got you.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm trembling in my boots.
You don't have boots.
We-
I don't know, maybe they gave me some cool boots. Maybe they favored me.
yeah, everybody else got sandals,
some
got some really
nice
crappy straw
Timberlands.
sandals, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
then you got
Enzo,
nice boots.
I didn't even get shoes.
yeah,
They don't have shoes
Enzo,
with claws.
Enzo got Louis Vuitton boots.
But-
Okay.
but they did give
We
me.
just have a spare pair of
They
these.
did give me the most crappy shirt and pants for the trade-off.
yeah. It's back and forth. There you guys go.
Cool, so they're over the abyss.
Yes. So yeah, what would you guys like to do with this free turn? Who's going first? It is Wistera.
Nope.
no.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Each one of those squares is 10 feet.
Uh-huh.
Where would you like to hide?
Wherever I can.
Well, the only little pocket, which is, by the way, the opening is facing them, so it's not much of a hiding spot, but it'll do something. Is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet away from you.
Jesus Christ.
That's
I mean, there's no like stalagmites or anything.
You are actually, we can say that you're in the back spot, which is the spot with the most cover, because it's the spot. If you look there, you have 10 feet that is actually in cave, not exposed out to the air.
All right, then I'll just like hide there.
Okay. That's one spot accounted for. Do you guys want to account for which one of these 8 dots you are?
Well, I'm still sitting on Karatu's back, so
Okay. So Kara, where are you?
I would say.
I'm gonna say
Oh, go ahead.
just because you know the archaeologist, I'm gonna say you're probably a little bit further up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put you at the I'll say Enzo's. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
I'm purple, remember. That is my color.
Oh, I'm gonna redo the colors right now. Nate, you're gonna be green. No, we're not waiting on you. Don't worry about it.
I just want to be next to Enzo.
Kara, you're gonna be yellow.
Protect me, brother.
you putting green and yellow together, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm-
So Nate
I'm-
doesn't know anything.
I would have so much fucking fun with that. Which one's me? Which one's Kara? I can't.
I don't know. You said
tell,
you were
'cause-
on Kara.
Well, I wasn't the one who decided she was yellow and I was green.
What?
Well, you live with it now.
I live with color blindness every day of my life.
Kara 1, you're gonna be light blue,
Yeah.
Does that really change
and
it?
Draven, you're gonna be. Let's go with what's a good color for you?
I
bud?
mean,
Orange, brown.
You're gonna have to
Wanna be
make
brown.
multiples
Brown.
of these, so. Poopy,
Yeah, ship
Poopy
brown
was
with
good.
with gray dots.
Poopy brown,
Poopy
chip brown, and
Shitty
okay.
brown.
chocolate brown.
Yeah. Okay.
This one's nice.
Chocolate brown.
This one's a
Yeah.
nice.
Nice bark brown for brain, and then a poop brown for Ed. Which one's which? I don't know. They're all poop.
There you go.
Okay.
So yeah, Kara, you're that light blue, and you said you're just gonna stay there for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is Saval. What's up?
Saval.
Sorry, Garud.
The Ant-Man's here.
Oh no,
Oh no.
the universe is tearing itself apart again.
No. The merging of 2 universe.
No, I don't really have any attack cantrips. I forgot I don't have that yet. I'll just
At this point, by the way, you can tell that 2 of the orbs are red in color, and then the other 3 are blue, like lightish blue.
I am.
You're hearing noises, but you're not sure what they are yet.
How far are they?
How far are the orbs? You, like I said, no longer don't have a perspective point, but you can tell they're around. Actually, roll perception. Give me that. Let's see how well you can see them.
That one. I'm blind.
Okay, well, you can tell they are more than 2 feet away from you.
Oh,
But they're fast
Thank
approaching.
you, dude.
they're right here.
Pinky then just stares at the ground.
I assume since we're in a rocky place, there ought to be some rocks around, right?
Like I said, this pathway was dug into the side of a wall, pretty much. So there's not really much to work with. You have the spot behind you, and then you have
just like small rocks.
Loose
Oh,
rock.
I can
yeah.
make big rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
like
are
a few-
tiny
like
rocks
a
around
few
you.
Pounds, you know.
Yeah.
I want to pick up the heftiest looking rock and then cast catapult to send it out one of the wisps.
Nice.
Good choice. Good choice.
Clever.
Probably one of the red ones, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Fucking love that.
Like where your head's at.
so much.
because I had spell sniper on my other guy, so that's where I got my ranged cantrip from, but I don't have it here.
Oops.
Hey, good use of catapult though. I use that on the
Fun
frog.
spell.
I found out that if I use it on
Okay,
the
so-
frog, it's
That's
20
a
points. Yeah.
unnatural 20 to hit. Oh, dropped it.
Okay, that'll hit. So Enzo, like a fucking sniper, you pick up a rock and just you hold it up and it's floating just right above your palm, kind of as you stick your hand out towards this wisp, and then it just shoots out.
I imagine you just
And then
like,
you just
It has to make a dex saving throw, so I don't have to roll anything. Cool.
Okay. Second.
It's gonna be too hard to beat since we're low level.
Okay. You got a 16.
Okay, that beats it. Let me see if.
Cool. So this little wisp just floats around the rock in a spiral. You know, their unconventional movements are just getting to you.
Well, wait. Let me see if it takes half damage or anything.
Okay.
I think it might. Not sure.
Objects.
Shot a rock, so I don't know how it would work, but just
That's
explain it
fabulous.
to me. We'll see.
Pretty sure with count as fey incorporeal creatures. You could say it phases through it. If that is the case.
Hmm.
Doesn't really say, so I guess
Yeah.
it just dodges it. That's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, you shoot at the rock, and as it's flying, the wisp just does like a weird twirl and avoids it barely.
Actually, would it hit anything behind it? If they're lined up, that is because.
Do you want to
Yeah, that-
specify
that's-
shooting at the two wisps that are lined up now?
Well, I can't now, but if
before you just said
if
red.
the red one I was aiming at.
That is not the one that I had in mind
Okay.
when you said just
then
the red
that's
one.
fine.
I'm sorry.
no, it's good.
But yeah, so you missed the wisp. For specification, here I'll mark it for this so you guys can tell.
The red one. Well,
They're all red.
you got a choice.
Nah,
3 of them are
Oh,
gonna
it's
have
supposed to make-
blue dots in them. The blue dot ones are gonna be the blue ones.
oh, the floor here is made out of floor.
I thought the floor here was made out of chasm.
I mean, if you just
No, that's-
take one extra step, then maybe.
That's the non-floor name.
There you guys go.
Okay.
The ones with the blue dots are the blue ones.
Got it.
Anyways, so yeah, you miss Enzo. Next up, is that your turn? Sorry. Blah, blah.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is Nate.
I'll kind of look towards the archaeologist and be like, I require a shield. And that's me asking if any of them have a spare shield.
The archaeologist, the dwarf, he himself has a small shield, but he hands it to you.
Thank you.
And he says, "You guys focus on holding these guys back, and we'll lead forwards."
Fucking run.
He says. And you see him just pick up his gear and then start booking it. They're archaeologists. They're not fighters.
Yes,
that's
which is
right.
why I
How did
assume
they
the
get
shield would be
here?
better served with
Well,
me.
I mean, there's always fight or flight, but it seems like they're more of a flight type.
They're definitely more of a flight type.
And Cisco, how far away these guys appear to me?
You can roll perception for me now.
Man, I had a nat 20 last time.
Sorry.
Hope you aren't as blind as me.
I'm not. Perception is a wisdom 13.
You can tell they are roughly 60 feet away from you.
Okay. So we've got some time.
Cool. So they were just at range for me. Nice.
Actually, I think catapult
Still
is
missed.
90.
Is it?
Yeah. It's one of those weird ones
60
that's not.
feet here.
Yeah.
The one archaeologist trapped next to Carol 1 is currently panicking because he can't squeeze past. It's the guy. He can't squeeze past you guys.
Fight!
I tell him to shut up.
Give us everything you have and you'll live.
He's just nervously holding up some like eons old like rocks. He's just holding on to them. Just,
Do you not have pickaxes or something?
I'm just, I guess I'll just stay perched on Kara 2's back for now. Shield at the ready. As I wait for these things to come to me.
Charge.
Prepare yourself.
So you're the green one, right? Yeah. You're just okay. That works.
well-
Sure.
Here's the thing, Nate. Then it's iffy because it says 60 feet here and 90 feet here, so they gotta choose.
Okay, except for this is the official fucking D&D Beyond website.
No, I'm looking at it. It says range area 60 feet, but in the text it says 90 feet. But it's fine. It's
Anyways,
I think 60 feet applies to whatever you can target.
that's your turn, right,
and then
Nate?
90 feet is how far the attack can go out to.
Well, good.
Yeah, get a shield, equipped it.
Okay.
Great.
Next up is Doll Girl Kara.
I pull out my hand crossbow and immediately fire at the closest one.
Okay.
I shoot someone in the back of the head.
Yeah, Kara, this is Kara's chance to shine right now, isn't it?
Redeem
Yeah,
yourself.
she has a weapon.
Yeah, Kara too.
Man.
I got rocks.
She
Wow.
she has equipment.
I got rocks and a wand.
I got this copper knife.
I'm stupid.
I got a soft 20 for the hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean Draven doesn't have anything?
I have jack shit. That's why I'm happy I chose unknown fighter, so I can at least punch
that.
things.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's why I'm just gonna be a meat shield.
Do I hit?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I got
didn't
a-
hear you.
I got a soft 20.
Oh, that hits, yes.
Okay, and I do.
This is metagame. This is your first experience with these like fighting in this world outside of like ever.
That's
so
why I'm rusty. Okay. That's excuse.
these creatures have high AC, very low damage.
Man,
I-
they sound
remember when
like
we killed that
Roper.
red dragon and the plantar. Yeah.
Okay, first off, the red dragon was entirely end.
I do.
We didn't get the chance. Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
roll
I had a
a
plan, and you
Now,
and you followed it.
one of them was Athen.
Yeah, but mine was
That's
cool.
my damage.
Yours was super awesome. Okay, yours was how much damage?
6.
6. Okay. Yeah. One.
Damn, good
The
aim.
wisp that you hit, you see it stutter, shake, and then pop, and it pops in like fire. At this point, you guys can hear the noises that you were hearing earlier a lot better,
Uh-oh.
right?
Just that ear pop.
Yeah, and you're hearing like a fire crackling sound and like a weird like staticky sound, like electric staticky, not radio staticky.
Who next?
Nobody knows.
It is the Bogus Brothers.
Oh boy.
Yeah. After that, it's the Bogus Bros.
The bogus brothers.
Bogus.
Oh, I probably should have
Brother.
specified I used my left hand because I guess my right hand is still detached.
You're still petting him.
It's
There we
okay,
go.
little
There
one.
you go. Give Draven your arm as a weapon.
Yeah, no.
What was that, Kara?
If it does more than D8, I'll happily take an arm.
Arm him with
Maybe
an
a
arm.
leg. How good is your torso as a great axe?
That's a question to ask Gorgle.
Well, yes, I will. Oh, announce, brother, I need aid, and then spawn Pinky next to me, basically making a wall in front of Enzo.
Brother.
Bogast requires aid.
Ed requires aid. All right, Ed. I can't fucking do anything, so I'll just wait to see
Okay.
if anything approaches, and if it does, I will.
Well, this was just your guys' free turn too,
Another
so
guy
Yeah.
spawns and then you all three just stand there.
What, you want me to pick up a fucking rock? Okay, Brain, go get him.
Hey, improvised
why
weapon
not?
is better than no damage.
okay. So after Draven, we go through the turn order. That was it. And so the Wisp's turn. They fly closer to
What do you mean they went faster than all of us?
They're at the end of the turn order because you guys noticed them first.
Does it get within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
You're that brown one. Sure.
I'm-
One of them is now within 5 feet.
I
of
am
you.
indeed poopy. So, Pinky's gonna slap poop on him.
Gross.
What are you, monkey dude? What the heck?
Hey, return.
Hey man.
And just gotta return sometimes. That's an
Gotta return.
18. 18 do it?
18 does not hit. No.
Yeah, Pinky's supposed to get the smart one.
No, Pinky's a smart one? What?
Isn't he? No, I know.
No,
Brave.
no,
I'm the fool.
Yeah, you are.
You're the pinky.
I'm the Pinky.
Actually, let me fix this because two of the wisps, actually one of the wisps, flew. Actually, scratch that. Continue what you're doing for now.
Wait,
I have another plan.
didn't I pop one?
Yeah, sorry, that one's gone. Let me fix that.
I'm just surprised an 18 doesn't hit.
He said high AC, low damage.
Yeah, but for 3rd level an 18?
It's fine. I have a plan. I should have enacted this plan earlier, but I fucked up. I
You
forgot
do
I
that.
could cast spells.
Whoa,
Fucking crazy, man.
fucking loco over here.
Keep looking at the one, like, whatever the latest picture is and wait for it to update. Like, no, this isn't going to update. But what if?
That's the one you have out there right now. Yeah.
That's,
The wisps already went.
Well-
They moved. That was their turn. So next up is.
Weren't you taking one out because
He died.
Kira took it out?
Well,
Yes.
that and
one
Pinky's
is
not
already
there.
gone. Sorry.
I haven't even made my clone.
I have not made your clone yet either. You are
yeah,
right.
remember what brownie is. Do you
Just use that poop emoji for his clones.
remember?
Perfect.
Pinky's poop ground.
Oh, there's a
Brain is
difference.
bark
There
brown.
we go.
And then I am chocolate brown.
Boom.
They call me
Yeah.
How
Duck.
nice.
You're dark chocolate brown, the worst kind of chocolate.
I'm dark.
Shut up! That's
One-
not true.
One sexy motherfucker.
I'll fight you.
There you
What
go.
happens to the ball?
That one's updated.
I will lose and fight you, but I will fight you.
But I will fight you, and then I'll have dark chocolate, and it'll be good.
Nah, I don't actually hate dark chocolate. I just prefer milk chocolate.
Nah. Dark chocolate.
No. You've already sinned in my eyes.
You're
I
wrong.
respect your opinion, but I disagree.
I don't respect yours.
Kara lives on a rough dark chocolate diet.
So,
Yeah.
Cisco, how mad would you be if I just killed Kara's character right now?
I'm not gonna lie, I think I'd be a little upset.
That's too bad. It's
God would
we're
strike
next
you
to a pretty
down.
deep cliff, and I'm stronger than her.
Oh, this deep doesn't begin to describe this clip.
Murder!
I could save her, maybe.
I don't know.
Okay.
Never Never mind. I don't have that spell. I can't save her.
Anyways, continuing.
Pinky
What?
gets off the bro.
It was Kara's Westeros turn. What'd she do?
Blue.
Thank you.
Blue.
Can I sneak attack that one that's close enough?
Yeah. Can
Okay.
you roll like a dex?
Yeah.
Roll like acrobatics to like get around your teammates, but yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay.
After what? Falls off the cliff. Oh no.
Okay, that's a 16 for acrobatics.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so then now I'm rolling for actually hitting.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a miss then. 10.
That is a miss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I figured. Alright. That's my turn then.
Okay.
Nice.
Simple.
Next up is Saval. Sorry, Garud. Damn it. Keep reading the one on the left first. I'm like, no.
Can I bullshit this and look over Pinky for what I'm gonna do? Because I don't want Draven to spawn Pinky and immediately kill him.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna, and then I'm gonna use my breath attack on. How many can I get in a 15 cone?
There is
'Cause
15
I
foot
feel I
cone.
can get them
That
in a pretty
one.
good cone.
If you take a step to your left, if you're facing the cliff, then you can get 3 of
Okay,
them.
then I'll do that.
But if you take that step, then you can't jump over Pinky. So would you like to blast Pinky?
No, but
Kill him.
I'm just gonna...
Shoot Pinky. Kill him. He doesn't feel anyway.
Wait.
He lives in my brain. I do indeed feel his pain, but
Does he
I'm
live in your
sorry,
brain
Owen.
stem?
what are you
Omaru.
doing, dude?
Wait, hold on.
But your sins have come and caught up with you.
No, I haven't done that for years.
Sorry,
Enzo, say whatever line you're about to say when I tell you to, okay? 1 second, think of a line.
I remember the sins of Pinky.
I remember your sins.
Okay.
you know
Go.
what? I'll do it different. I won't
Say-
breath attack him. I'll just kick him off and then breath attack.
Say your line, Enzo.
You have sinned, and now the void will take you as I kick him off.
No!
I kick him off and then I'll breath attack. They all have to make a Constitution save.
Hold on.
You just hear echo. No.
He's just a Fuzro dog.
Get it,
Nowhere.
I'm like, I'm sorry, it had to be done. His sins,
But-
they were too immense.
He's still
Pinky,
falling.
The needs of the many outweigh the
Pinky.
needs of the unalive.
Pinky falls into the void, and as he falls, you hear him say,
Out of curiosity, can my detached arm possibly save him?
Reaction catch him.
Do you have a way to bring your detached arm back to yourself?
So one action, like once per day as an action, you can move your arm 30 feet for, let's see. Okay, no, that's during my own turn. Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Wait, but you're saying you do? No, don't look at that. Ability-wise, are you able to bring that arm back to yourself after you detach it like that?
Yes. It's completely
Okay.
mental. The only thing is I have to sew it back on.
Okay. If you if you would like to save Pinky, you can give up your next turn and your arm will detach and save Pinky, and just the thread of your soul is gonna pull him back up to you.
I don't
But
think
my
that's
arm's
worth it.
already,
That's
my
up to
arm's already
you.
detached though.
This is up to you. If you wanna,
Yeah, hand is already detached. She has to move. You just has to move it and pick him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just
Alright.
curious.
Okay, if you don't want to, that is also fine.
Do you give up your turn for his?
I think flavor-wise, she was just trying to catch him before he fell fully down
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
side. Just go.
And flavor-wise, I gave her a way to do so.
you give mercy to Pinky.
Now, Enzo, you blast 3 of them. What's the damage on that?
No.
And also, what are you blasting them with?
My breath.
What's your breath?
Silver, so it's
It's,
ice, right?
Cold.
Ice. Okay.
They have to make a con save.
Con save.
And then I will roll.
Oh, that's not good.
He says that, but I think that's good for us.
Okay. So two of them probably didn't pass. Two of them got a 7,
Okay. You know what the last one?
and the last one got a 15.
Okay, he passes, but he takes half damage. So I rolled a 9.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a lot of damage.
So he'll take half. So he would take 4. I think.
1 second.
Yeah, for it's rounded down.
Yeah, write it down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Becky.
No!
Yeah, no.
His head is like leaning down.
I want that to be a whole like a monologue of him just listing out Pinky's sins before I kick him off.
Okay.
You killed
So
the village,
Treason.
Pinky. Pinky killed the village.
the one right in front of where Pinky used to be, that one is killed. So you see the ice pass through that
Nice.
wisp, and it just pops, right? In a little burst of fire pops. The other two that you managed to hit, you hit them. You see them spark a little bit with some electricity, and then that's
I'm
it.
crying now because I just had to kill Pinky.
I'm gonna make you guys believe that you've murdered him for something.
I don't know what took me
No.
over.
My brother!
gods-
You
gods
killed
used
my
me-
brother!
The gods used me as a medium to talk through me.
A regrettable outcome, but
Yeah,
necessary.
my eyes went full black for a second as I kicked him off.
My brother.
Okay. So Pinky is dead. Another wisp is dead. Next up is Nate. Go.
Zio's turn. Got it.
Uh,
How many are still left?
ooh, we sure
3?
about that?
There are 3 left. All of them are the light bluish ones.
Raven's like, I'm gonna protect you. I'm like, yes, but no.
Yes, but I will murder your brothers. They were sacrificed.
I will murder the very thing that was meant to protect me.
In that case, since there's still what I consider a significant amount, I can justify this amount. This is a justifiable amount of enemies. Zio will look around, assess who is the strongest, and could probably use the help.
Is he currently on
I'm still on your back.
my head as a surveillance perch?
Yes.
Nate is small, but he's
Him?
also
Yeah.
4 foot tall, so he's not that small. Okay,
I put for 5, but yeah.
that's still a pretty hefty.
If I can make him smaller, I would have. Trust me.
Nate's goal was actually smaller.
And I
Make
don't really have
him
a cool
dampy.
line for it, but I'm going to cast Bless on you guys. So I get to choose 3 people, and it will give you guys a +4 to hit when you go to attack. And obviously, I'm going to bless my perch. And
Okay.
let's see, I will choose Draven and Blue. So, Ed, Blue, and the person whose name we don't know yet. You all get to roll a +4 whenever you go to do an attack roll.
Really?
Okay. Nate, it's a good thing you said that there's still a reasonable amount of enemies, because 2 more appear. You guys all hear the 2 archaeologists that were running off do a little yelp, "Ah!" And 2 wisps have flown up. They didn't see it because they were lower, right? Below where the cliff edge is. And then they just flew up, and now they're attacking the 2 archaeologists
Okay.
in front of you.
That's bad, but
It's not
nothing
horrible.
I can do about it.
But yeah, so that was your turn, Nate?
That was my action, yep. So,
Cool. So next up is Kara 1. No, Kara 2.
The view ends up
it was
pushing
time
Pinky.
to calm
Go.
chaos.
So none of these are within melee range.
No,
Yeah.
currently not. The one that was is been blasted.
Would hold on. Would you have liked to be within melee range of these things?
Are you
I-
gonna fly me?
I need an actual answer, Kara.
Backpack.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Cisco, can you roll back the clock a couple seconds?
Yes.
Zio unfurls his fucking winged arms. And
The
Kara, your
Batman.
character starts to fucking come with him as he moves you towards the closest wisp.
Yes.
So,
I pull out a
So,
rapier.
Fun
back
fact,
doll over here.
I have an ability called Clawed Grasp, and anyone who I have grappled, I can move within my full flight speed.
Yeah, I'm counting pretty much the way I'm thinking about it in my head is Nate's literally your fucking like hover backpack, but instead of a jetpack, it's wings.
Yep. Strike them down.
I guess today is just my lucky day.
So,
Javen, this is the stupid fun
one
thing that I was
second.
telling you about before.
Here you
That
go.
sounds really stupid and really fun.
So
There you go.
This probably looks so stupid in game.
It's a 4'5" Batman carrying this fucking
Well-
doll person. Yes.
In game, it's actually fucking terrifying because this chasm is known as the chasm of magic, and it's scary.
She'll be fine as long as she doesn't break my grapple.
Breaks your grapple.
I'll catch her. I have a fast movement speed.
oh, what's great is I actually don't take fall damage.
God damn.
Are you just gonna fall apart like a Lego guy?
All right.
Yeah, so technically speaking, Kara 2 could
Dream
jump
team,
to the bottom of this
dream
chasm.
team, dream
Kara?
team.
Listen to me. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But you can if you want to.
Technically, too, as long as something's not bigger than me, they can use me as basically a human meat cushion.
Yes, there's also that. So as long as you guys land on top of her, you guys don't take fall damage as well. But like I said before, I'll say this to all of you now. I know it's possible.
Don't do
Don't do it.
We promise not to do it yet.
Listen to your Lord and Savior.
God,
Don't do it.
I am gonna sin.
I can hear Pinky falling. Don't.
There's an apple in front of you guys, okay? Do not listen to the fucking
Yeah,
snake.
he's still falling.
I hear his thoughts. He is falling.
Oh man.
So,
Okay.
once again, another soft 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
And then with the rapier, oh man. So let's see, that's
What are you attacking it with?
my rapier.
Okay.
Because I could have one martial weapon
No,
Or-
that's perfect.
and one ranged weapon.
Oh.
Yes.
I got something
Um,
real stupid. I think I can do.
So I'm also a duelist as part of my class. So that's a
Yes.
+4, so 11 damage.
Okay, so here's what's up. You kill it. This is a lightning wisp. So upon stabbing it with your rapier, you do kill it instantly. But when you stab this this little living pinch of lightning magic with your metal rapier, you take you get shocked. Take 2 damage, please.
Alright. Good thing I can't feel pain.
Yes. Nate, you're touching her. You take 1 damage, please.
Unlike my brother.
Okay.
Oh, Pinky.
Yeah, are you finally feeling this pain as he hits the bottom of the chasm?
Like 1,000 kids.
He would not have hit the bottom
No,
yet.
You know what? I think he's hitting the side of the wall, and he's picking up speed. He's starting to spin.
Oh man, it's like a cheese shredder. Just meow.
Oh, ow,
Ed should
Narf,
be
now.
puking and like actually dying.
Ow, Narf.
Like there's just a random spike, like an edge, just sticking out for no reason. He just hits it.
I like how we're thinking that he's still alive after taking damage. After we, whatever.
Shh.
Flavor, you still hurt him.
Chasm of magic. He's being fueled. Don't
Oh
worry
yeah,
about
that's right. It's Chasm of Magic. It totally works.
it. I you
Why
sense
do I still
metagame
feel
knowledge.
pain?
I'll tell you anyways. By the way, Draven, right now your guys have added HP.
Oh fuck.
They have boosted HP currently.
Oh
You gotta, tell
great.
'em you gotta tell them how much. But man, they are.
No, I don't.
Because they
you
only have
you
one,
feel
how
it.
much?
They have,
Non-metagame
they have
knowledge, you feel it.
700 temp HP.
They feel more robust, but you can't tell how much right now.
Alright, well.
Yay, interactive magics.
Yay. Magic that doesn't help me at the moment.
Okay.
I need
They
to know how
both
much.
I only feel the pain.
they have 5 boosted hit points.
Holy
Cool.
shit.
They have
You
6.
man.
So that's 6 hit
My
points.
God. They can maybe survive 2 hits.
Hey,
As
Um,
tanky as me.
this function is gonna be
alright.
really cool later on, okay? So
It
you
will, I
don't get to
promise.
yell
I'm
at me.
I'm not. You're just. Fuck. If you don't tell me how much, I'm gonna get like. Anyway.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I gotta try something like real stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I spawn brain on K2 where Nate is, and then have him leap
Yes.
onto a whisk to attempt to
I'm
attack?
sorry.
So you want to
Like,
spawn him on
Basically-
top of your
basically
flying
for a
partners?
second.
He doesn't weigh like anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't say he's magically formed, so it doesn't say he weighs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say he doesn't weigh anything.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I'm going
Fucking
So,
tower.
use them as a backboard.
okay.
Real quick, does my detached arm get a turn?
No.
Because it has the same stats as the crawling claw.
Oh, for real?
You
Yeah.
might have to roll another initiative for it then maybe.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
comes
I'll
in
be
at the
at
end
the
of the
bottom.
turn.
Okay,
then.
that's what I wanted
Yeah.
to make sure of. Like, I wasn't sure.
So, Draven, to answer your question, yes. Officially, let's retcon what we said a second ago. Officially, let's give your guy just a very lightweight, but he does.
Yeah.
What you're saying is possible. However, I'm gonna make you roll acrobatics for him.
Okay. That's not great, but fine.
Just because what a maneuver this is gonna be.
We got a
Hey,
16.
also, you gotta update it so Pinky doesn't exist anymore. He's gone.
Oh yeah, no,
I kicked him off.
No, I'll just that's the brain now.
no,
Don't
no,
worry.
yeah, no. It's brain now. You can't tell it's brain, but it's brain.
Yeah.
So 16.
It's Poop Boy, and then the Gray Boys is Pinky and
I
the Brain.
can tell because
and
I
Ed.
didn't kick brain off.
No, you can't
And
tell.
it's all like, I'll always be able to
They
tell.
look the same, except when you look at Pinky, it is very clear that nothing's going on in his head. So,
Okay, so you jump off, and you want to jump down or to the left?
I'll go to the left
Okay.
because I feel like they were already. Were they already in combat with the one in front?
Oh yeah, the one in front is actually dead. That's all right.
Okay, so yeah, that makes more sense.
Good call. Okay. So you jump over to the one in front is dead. Whoops, your character falls into the void.
No, bro.
No, okay, but no, Brain jumps to the one on the left. Got
It's
it.
okay.
That's why you won't feel
Yeah.
his pain. He won't hit a wall. Unless there's some really
Yeah, this one's
far
further
against
out.
the
This...
lag right.
So 16 for the acrobatics.
That's
Okay.
good.
And that it'd just be roll to hit.
Yes, roll to hit. Kara, actually Nate. Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Nate, can you roll? Can you roll a deck save, please? See if you can stabilize yourself in the air.
Start.
You just got used as like a backboard, so you're gonna have a little bit of turbulence.
Yeah. Dexterity, my greatest stat, you know.
Perfect.
I
Natural one. Well, your wing breaks.
feel like I could probably get more of a concussion at that point. No, it's gonna be an 11.
11. Okay. Yeah. So you're in the air still, but that did it strained your wings a little bit. Your wings are feeling a little tired.
Man did roll.
say
that
you
one
have-
on his-
Nate, how long can you stay in the air? Is this indefinite staying in the air?
Indefinite.
Okay, then I'm gonna say you have 2 more turns for you. Got to take a slight break before you can get up in the air again. Okay.
Sounds fair.
But you have 2 turns for that, so
So
let's see if you can kill him off in time.
19 to hit,
That will hit.
and then solid max damage. 11 total.
That it's dead. So this zappy boy just pops right after you punch it. Draven,
Yeah.
this is gonna be your first time noticing this. Your character, I want you to roll history for me real quick, but your character is gonna take
Yes.
some note of what is gonna occur right now.
Intelligence, my not great stat. Hey, 16.
Okay, so pretty much what this is doing is it's gonna define how quickly your character would be able to use this in combat. But in an anime, for example, this is one of those clicky moments where you're like, "Oh my god, I can do this."
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
But
god.
as the brain comes down and punches this this lightning wisp, right? It does the same like little zap explosion thing as it dies, but you see the magic that exploding enter the brain's fist and just spread through him rapidly. The brain for a second is like glowing and sparking electricity for just a second, and then it just fades and he falls.
It's okay. I didn't like him that much anyway. It's okay.
But you rolled a 19, so your character took note of what's happening there.
All right, cool.
Great. No, that was pretty cool.
Great. Well, that was pretty neat.
That was neat. Oh, I wonder what I can do with that.
I wonder what other brothers I
Another
can
cry of
extend.
pain as Pinky hits another rock.
You see Ed just like wince and go Nerf. As he,
So,
go ahead.
oh, thank you all for like stop talking. That's really cool of you guys. I didn't mean to interrupt. My bad. But pretty much metagame knowledge. And for you guys watching this this podcast, D&D podcast, whatever. This being an interactable world, I'm gonna give a chance for you guys to pretty much gain another ability of some kind. So Draven, your characters in the future, you and I already discussed this,
Yeah,
right?
alright.
So this is why it's a perfect example for all of you. But in the future, Draven's character will be able to probably use an action or something to absorb the element type of magic around him, right? So your characters can also go through similar transformations.
Yeah, if you ever need some extra fire damage, just hit the fuck out of Pinky and then
Swing Pinky at it.
swing Pinky.
They have to survive the damage that they would take,
Does
but
that
they would be
mean
yeah.
Pinky's absorbing physical damage?
We're not. There's some intricacies that I gotta work out, but shut up.
Well, nothing else on my.
The force and psychic damage are on a separate thing. Pinky can absorb elemental damages.
Okay. And I don't, you know.
I'll move 30 feet down the path towards the architects from this point.
Okay.
You killed my brother. I'm not protecting you.
I love how Draven, who can feel their experiences and stuff, is also just treating them like disposable things. You said 30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 feet. Maximum.
perfect. He's all like, I feel what you're going through and that sucks, but I'm still gonna do this.
It's only for a split second.
Sucks for you.
Sucks.
Sounds like it's not my problem.
I gotta hear them in my head and feel their pain. I'm gonna make the most of it.
Your mind right now is just Pinky screaming.
Nerf! Nerf! Help me, Ed! I'm not helping. Help! Technically, they would despawn
So-
after being away 30 feet away from me, so I no longer feel them after this turn. Thankfully.
But you can hear
So-
his screams.
Yes.
After that, we go up to these guys. Draven, you're closer, you can see it happening, but the two in front of you, you see them flying around the archaeologists, like just zapping them. You see like little bolts of energy flying out. That does not necessarily mean that it's electricity.
Yeah.
Specifying.
I'll
I'm just saying little bolts are
getting
coming out and hitting
tickled.
them.
I'll shout out his brain. You have to hit them in order for you to damage them.
Yeah. The archaeologists, in the meantime, are just screaming and flailing their arms around.
Good. Yes. Weaklings don't belong in the new world of brain.
Boom, boom. This wisp is gonna fly towards you, Kara.
Which Kara?
Which Kara?
Kara 2 and Nate, because Kara 1 is much further away than it.
Oh no.
Here, let me update this.
But who will it
That's
attack?
Well, unluckily for you, Nate, since this is the electricity one, you're gonna take half the damage. Luckily for you guys, this thing can only do 1 damage. So, Nate, you're not gonna take any damage.
Like a pen taser.
Yeah. But this is gonna go after Kara too. It's gonna swing to hit. This is. Sorry, I'm just looking for the thing.
Kara probably has the highest AC out of all of us, right?
Kara, how does a 12 look?
AC's 14.
Okay, so Kara's fine. With a quick flick of her rapier, she flicks the rapier in front of the path of the little lightning bolt that flies out, and then she lets go of her rapier as contact is made, which then immediately disperses the lightning, and then she grabs her rapier again and continues her stance, ready to continue fighting. Yeah, next up is Blue.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna dash towards the archaeologist because I can't reach that other one, and
Okay.
I can only
those
carry one
guys.
person, sorry.
No,
Your
that's
dash
fine, that's
is how
fine.
far?
Ditch this archaeologist for the other two archaeologists. I don't know how far. How far can I move on my turn? Like.
If you're dashing,
Well-
that's double your movement speed at the cost of your action. So what's your
Okay.
movement speed? 30?
I
So you're
will.
Blue.
Yeah,
Your
30
movement speed-
is my movement
okay.
speed.
So you
Yeah,
can
up
move
to
60
60
feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are now 30 feet
I'm-
away from the closest wisp.
I'm going to also use my cunning action to also do another dash towards them.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so you're right next to the wisp in front of you.
Cool.
Hold on. You're using cunning action so you can dash just as a bonus action?
Yeah.
So if you're 90 feet away, you don't have to use the dash action. Still make it if they're 90 feet away. You can still make an attack.
But am I like,
Oh yeah.
well,
So
you have
you're-
your
so
movement
pretty
speed,
much-
which is 30 feet,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
add in your bonus action to dash, so that's 90, that's the full distance, and you still have your attack action.
but are they
Yeah.
in melee
So-
range?
Yeah, they're in melee range now.
Okay. Then yeah, then I'll do a little hit.
Good catch, Nate.
Yeah, don't forget you're blessed, so you can add a d4 to hit.
Yeah. I will do that.
Oh, I didn't.
And what you guys notice is that the archaeologist that was next to you, Kara, started running right next to you. He couldn't keep up with your cunning action. So he was running next to you for a second,
Following
and
me.
then just all of a sudden you just bolted ahead of him. Right? But he was running next to you for a bit.
Okay.
He apparently attempted to use this opportunity to save himself as well. He's all like, "Oh, there's space in front of me now." So he just ran. He ran for
Or he
it.
runs for
Here you
more
guys go.
of the wisp.
Yeah, he just passed. Draven.
Okay. So I should have flanking. I should be flanking it, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm almost certainly going to miss this anyway. Yeah, because that would be a 13 with that. No, 13, 14, 15. 15.
Even with bless and advantage? Damn.
Yeah.
Kara.
Yep. I'm not doing too good.
Oh, I wasn't even adding in bless. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't do that from the last one.
Draven is blessed and
So is that a 15 to hit? Question mark.
Yeah.
not ends up.
Okay, that'll miss.
Yeah, I figured as much.
So the wisp
I'm
just
here.
curves around your blade as you swing it.
Rude.
What would you like to do now?
Low
I
70.
think that's about all I can do.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm just here now.
No, it's fine. We're good. So, next up is
Should be Garud, I think.
yeah, Garud. Go. More rocks. Okay, catapults. Got it. Just so you are aware, there is one that you can hit close to you, or you can just see it there. Never mind, I'm being dumb. I gotta get used to this. Gotta get used to me being so on point.
Okay. I want to make my way towards the other two wisps.
Okay.
Since this one seems to be handled, and I'll go rock that one. So that's not too far.
Okay.
See what my full movement speed is. So yeah, I can make it over there.
1, 2, 3. No, you can't. So each one of those squares is 10 feet.
Okay.
Is what I said.
Gross 10, not 30.
I guess I can get right next to the poop guy.
Yeah.
I can't really hit any of them from here. Because Kara's standing like that.
How far can you shoot your catapult? Because you're catapulting, right? Is what you said?
It's 90 feet in one direction.
Yeah, you can hit him. You just gotta curve it around Kara.
Yeah,
You want to
if I
take
can
that
curve
chance?
it around Kara. That's what I was saying. So if I can curve around Kara, then I'll do it, sure.
Also, if you miss, there's
End me.
a hefty chance you'll hit an archaeologist, and you don't just go for it. You could hit all. There's a chance you'll hit all 5 of those people over there.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it.
Do it.
No.
No balls.
Do it.
Don't pressure me. I'll use my action attack.
Okay.
So I
You
could,
already
I
killed
can,
one guy. You'll
so I
keep
can
going.
get right in
Fucking
front of
coward.
the other archaeologist that's a little bit behind. from the-
Okay. 1, 2. That gives you another 30, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, this is where I have you now. There we go.
That should be my turn. I
There we go.
don't got really anything with my bonus action.
So the closest one is 1 to 15 feet away from you. Just letting you know.
Okay. Alright, I mean, I already used my action, so that's just gonna be my turn.
Yeah, I'm just informing you. Next up after you is Gorgle. Zeo.
Damn, he moves fast.
That's a fast boy.
He's a fast ass boy.
Yes, there's one next to you and Kara. Kara is currently in between you and it. Okay, can you do that while also holding on to Kara? Okay. That's good. Go ahead.
As the Batman flies overhead, we can see him swipe at a bitch.
Wow. You really swiped at the bitch.
You got a 25.
That will hit.
God.
So the way I'm seeing it is, as you're flying, you spin Kara around real quick, and with your other hand, whip it out and smack the wisp as you spin back to your regular position.
I like to imagine he's still spinning after Brain pushed off him, so he's just going with the motion.
Yeah.
8.
That's 8 damage. Okay, it's dead. Yeah, that's what it was. It's like a high speed, like it was literally like a quick spin, and that the centrifugal force of that spin carried his hand into the wisp, and the wisp is dead. Congrats. Then I fly us back to the ground. Ah, he remembered. Perfect. I wasn't gonna remind
Falls
you.
into the abyss.
Yeah.
Find Pinky for me.
I wanted to see what would happen. I knew Nate, if anyone would remember Nate
You-
would.
you-
You know.
You
but-
tell us don't go into the pit, and then you're like,
Yeah.
I was gonna let them go into the pit.
Yeah, I was gonna let them fall. Nate, what's your flying speed? 30. Okay, so I'll go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here is where you land. You land next to Poop Boy.
It's okay, I don't smell like poop.
Yeah, he doesn't smell like poop.
Just cocoon.
Yes, he smells like gross 1,000-year-old rot.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you all do.
What's that smell? Oh, it's me. It's you too.
I'll say the one capable of magic in the archaeologist group cast prestidigitation on you and clean you guys up.
It's not gonna get rid of the stink. It is eternal.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, this is extra dimensional stink.
Yeah.
It came from literally another dimension.
How are you
so
gonna do that, huh? In fact, he amplified it.
okay, so you dropped you guys off there. That was his turn. Next up is Aisling. Go.
Okay, let's see.
Look at where Nate dropped you off.
Yeah. Can I use my hand crossbow from here and not hit anybody?
Do you have that skill is the next question. So, would you like to find out is my final question.
Please don't shoot me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
I can't give you a yes or no answer. You kind of got to risk
there
it.
is a feat that does allow you to shoot past. I believe there's a feat that allows you to shoot past allies without harming them.
Oh.
Basically, we're in the way.
Usually in this
Yeah.
circumstance, you would shoot with disadvantage due to the fact that you have allies in the way.
Yes. What I can tell you
Oh,
is
okay.
as a DM, there is no chance you're gonna hurt one of your allies. When I say allies, I mean one of the living people in a call with us.
Okay.
I'm making it so in this universe there is no friendly fire. It will always be explained away, and if you guys make me work hard to explain stuff away, I'm gonna just punish you. So, for example, if Nate goes to punch Enzo in the face and I have to explain it away, and then Nate just tries again, I will punish
So
him.
we can't have a Shrek arrow in the butt incident.
No,
What do you-
we cannot.
What do you mean no friendly fire? My brother just
For example,
died!
if you were to take if you were to take this chance
ground's
and
what
shoot
killed
and
him.
you miss and it were to hit Enzo, I would explain it away as, oh, the arrow like
Bounced off my steely ass.
yeah, it bounced, it curved around Enzo's head and hit something else or something like that, you know.
So does Black
The arrow
give
flew
me
past his
advantage?
eyes, and because of that, he stuttered. So it'll cause issues, but
God.
it won't be damage. It'll never be damage. Is what I'm getting at.
So what exactly does Bless do? Does that allow me to roll with
+4.
advantage? Oh, +4. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not used to being blessed. You never blessed us in our other campaign, Kara.
And Nate,
You?
you can still hinder your allies. You just cannot hurt them. You can hinder them. That is
So
the
you
max
add
I'm
a
allowing.
D4 to your
Yeah.
attack roll.
Hmm.
Okay.
So it's not +4. It's 1d4.
Okay.
Okay.
I added
Alright.
4, but I still missed. Now I know.
Okay, so I can move 30 feet. So 1, 2. So I can move up to where purple is.
You can move 10 feet away from the closest wisp.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot me, please.
Okay.
Wait, what's he typing first? Oh, he stopped after I noticed.
Stopped.
How dare!
See you.
No one's allowed to see me type. It's like you're watching him open his mouth to talk. It's like that
He
he's
closes
self-conscious. Don't yeah, exactly. Don't look at it.
Wait, I thought I
Or
was
at least
green.
Master plan.
You're yellow. He's
Okay,
green.
Okay. We've been together for so long.
She forgot what color she was. Am I the bad person? I thought these wings were a part of me.
I thought I grew wings.
To be fair, that's something that she could go through.
You really tried.
So since I'm
Kara
next to
2
an
has
ally,
interchangeable parts.
can I do
so it's not like she's
advantage?
never experienced random parts showing up, you know?
Just sew some wings onto her and it'll be fine.
Yeah,
actually
she just
something
thought,
that
oh,
I
did I
can
forget
get.
that I had wings on?
Yeah.
No.
since I'm next to an ally, do I get advantage? Or
What?
no?
No.
Okay.
What you're talking about is sandwiching, and you're not
Ah.
sandwiching.
You're sandwiching me.
Yeah.
I'm not counting.
You're like
I'm
the
not counting the
Oreo.
archaeologists as in combat because they're not trying to fight.
Oh.
So
Let's see. That is. So the bless I would add if I hit.
yes.
Okay.
Would you roll for hit?
That would. Be...
Oh no, it's to your attack roll, so you add it to your hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So whatever you roll to hit, add 4 to it.
Add
Roll a
Add-
D4
add
and
a
then
Stop
add that.
D4.
saying it's +4. goddamn.
Oh, sorry. You roll a d4 and then add that. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. That would be. I rolled a
You're not a
Right.
monster. I gotta remember that.
13,
+4 works differently for NPCs.
17.
Okay. That doesn't hit.
Sweet.
That's
Wow. How
the
rude.
lowest-
Did you add the 4, or did you roll the 4 already?
Yeah. I rolled a
Okay.
10. Then I rolled a 3. And then hand crossbow is a +4.
Okay. So you missed. Can you please roll a d4 and tell me what you got?
Kill,
A
kill,
3.
Kill them.
You got a 3. You managed to hit the other wisp. Congrats.
Hey.
That was
It works out
lucky.
in the
So
end.
you shoot at the one in front of you.
One to loot.
Past Kara, you miss. The arrow flies right past the nose of the dwarf, right past the abdomen of the female human, and then right into the other wisp.
My target all along.
Yeah.
What a marksman.
The wisp, roll for damage, please. You're probably gonna kill it, but just in case.
Okay. That would be 6.
Yeah, it's dead. So with a pop and a crackle, the wisp explodes. Zapping its surroundings. Everyone else is fine. Okay, you have one wisp left. Let's see. Gotta go all the way back up. There we go. Draven, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna spawn Pinky back, and he's gonna be screaming. No! Oh, 5! Isn't that just lovely? And he's gonna be 30 feet away from me, and then him and I are both gonna move 10 feet, because that's how your squares are.
Yeah,
And then
just for this.
yeah, for this. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna attempt to hit the wisp with Pinky. I add.
Okay, so you're moving 10 feet forward.
Yeah, so I'm allowed to move my echoes without the use of my own movement,
Yeah.
and my movement is independent of mine. I don't need an action to move my echoes. That sort of thing.
Okay. So you move 10 feet forward. Where's your echo?
My echo was 30 feet away from me towards the wisp,
Yes.
and then I have to move him closer so I can actually hit the fucking thing.
How does this look?
Yeah, that works out.
Cool.
And Pinky just winds up to fucking smack a bitch. 19 to hit. I think that was
That will
that
hit,
was the
yeah.
last one I got. And then we have 7, 8. That's 6 damage.
Yep, it's dead. So you crackle pop. The wisp is dead.
Pinky.
The zap, same thing as before. Surprises you as well. The zap hits Pinky this time. You said
Yeah,
it was.
Pinky.
Yeah, the zap hits Pinky. He flashes. It looks like he absorbed it. He flashes blue and crackles with electricity for a second, and then it vanishes.
You see
notice
that?
a Pinky.
It was magical for a second.
You do notice that that Pinky did take 2 damage, lightning damage.
Yes, Pinky. I saw Pinky. Good job.
Okay. And good job, guys, surviving your first ever battle
Yeah, I
there.
did nothing.
Brock.
I ran real fast. Did you see?
After killing the last wisp, the archaeologists turn to you. Thank you. They hustle you out. They hustle you forward through the passageway. If you look at the very end, you see there's a tunnel that leads upwards. That is the way out that they excavated. So that leads you to that tunnel. You start following that tunnel. It curves upward at some point, and you start the long climb of climbing out of this hole that you're in, proverbial hole. While you're going, they explain to you that this is the chasm of the elements, is what it's called. So this ravine, I guess you can call it, it's giant. It's never been fully explored. The reason why is because completely randomly, no one knows why, magical energy will flood this entire cavern. So the wisps actually live and are created inside of this chasm. They live and are created by the flood of magical energy that flies through. So some of the wisps form, they just hang around inside of the chasm until the next flood happens and washes them out. The element of the wisp is decided by the last and the next energy to fly through. So metagame knowledge, this one, the very last one to surge through here was fire. The next one coming is going to be lightning. And so that's why you were fighting both fire and lightning wisps.
Okay.
But yeah, they explain to you the chasm. They are part of a research team, very, very underfunded research team, to come and research the chasm of magic. And they stumbled across you.
In our weird cocoons. And Kara was
And
there
yeah.
for some reason.
Not only weird cocoons, they stumbled across a strange box with 4 very weird cocoons inside with a person inside of each.
Okay, but what about Kara that was just there? That's my question. That's the worst part so far.
Oh no, Kara was hired by them.
okay.
So Kara, in this area, you're in the human country right now. In this area, magical creatures are actually pretty rare. And so they brought Kara down just in case she could be helpful in the chasm of magical energies, you know?
Mhm.
They don't have a very good understanding. They're like, you're magic. This is magic. Come. Like, they know what magic is, but they don't know how it works and stuff like that. There's not a lot of people who can use magic effectively. It's not super common. Okay. So at this point, they're shuffling you out. We can take, we've been going at this for about 2 hours, so we can take a short break. The session that I have planned can continue, so if you guys want to continue, we can. But for now, feel free to take a break, get some water, do your things.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll be
I
right back.
mean,
I mean, feet of movement for me.
Okay. I was like, if you can only use it like once or twice for long rest, then unfortunately it's not that helpful with ability.
The one thing that is expended by long or short rests is me doing additional attacks at the moment. That's about it.
Okay, anyways. Sure, let's start now.
Outbreak,
So,
I missed it.
Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Everybody? Roll call.
Blue.
Type in an I in chat if you're ready to go.
Be like,
You guys are assholes.
I didn't even
Anyways.
I didn't even see Enzo do that.
So
just Pinky walking down the road.
So you guys, after hours of climbing and walking and pretty much hiking up a somewhat steep cavern path, you guys finally make it out. You guys make it out into this large temple. It's in the shape of a triangle. Can you guys please roll me some insight? Actually, history.
Oh no. Both of those are equally bad, except for, you know.
Insight
in the
or
fireball.
history, you said?
Yes.
The brain is out today with a 5. Oh,
10.
wait, insight or history, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kara 2, you do not get to make this roll.
Oh!
Sorry.
All right. It's an or.
Rolling good today.
This is only for people from Universe 1.
With the
How
or.
dare you, Universe Oneers, you boomers!
Yo! That's our word!
You don't know that word.
Technically speaking, we'd be a part of the greatest generation.
Nay, I switched it to
like
to
silent
history.
generation.
You were-
Back
It's
in
fine.
my
I have
day.
a +1 in either, so it's still a 10.
Okay,
We
got it.
didn't have you
in that
fancy
case,
fancy dolls. We had Lex.
Garud.
Yes.
You
I opened my
notice
third eye.
you actually got 23, so that's really fucking
Hey,
good.
can I borrow that third eye? I still only have one.
No.
And you also got some hidden information, which means I need to take a second to look what it is.
You want me to mute everyone?
No, it's not that kind of hidden. Like, it's the information that he had to stumble across, pretty much. 1 second. That's done
I see happening. No.
No. Okay. No.
You-
Where's it at? There it is.
I've seen it coming.
Okay. When you exit the ground, you look around you at this temple. It's in the shape of a triangle, and it seems simple enough. However, you notice several designs etched into the walls. The designs depict scenes and symbology. It's to the average person, it seems all over the place and confusing. However, to you, you see a likeness to the archaeology of your age. It's startling how similar it is. You identify the ruins to be depicting some kind of story. It seems that the story leads back into the ground, though, so you don't get to see much of it from here.
Okay.
And that's that.
That is
The
that.
dwarf, now that you guys got out of the cave, the dwarf turns to you guys and he's all like, okay. And he unrolls his map. That image I put up earlier, if you guys want to scroll up to it, that is the map that he shows you. He says, okay, this is where we are. It's called Trigon Temple. We need to make it to Forso.
Where the hell is that?
It's a... Well, if you look at this fucking map...
Where are we?
I just told you. No. Oh well. The path that we have trekked out, it's a 3 days journey along the coast. It's less for us because we need 2 people to take the equipment boat. Us and all our equipment is unloaded onto the loaded onto the ship, which is then sailed down to the mouth of the river. It's a 3 days journey from here. It's a 3 days hike. We shall leave this and turns towards the doll. Magical folk with you, and they shall assist you in the journey. He says, even though he's a dwarf who's also considered magical in this area, but whatever. There's some holes in the story. Bite me. Anyways. Racist dwarf then turns around and starts grabbing equipment. You can follow us down to the shore, and then we'll tell you what path to take and give you this map as well. But the rest is up to you.
Wait,
And
you're just releasing us?
he's leading you. Right now, he's leading you down to the coast.
Okay.
Don't worry about
Good.
it. And he's explaining to you the direction you have to go.
Okay.
He's explaining to you guys. It's a 3 days. It's a 3 day, pretty much hike, from the Trigon Temple to the mouth of the river. From the mouth of the river, you're gonna have 2 choices. You can either spend a day and a half traveling directly to Forso, or you can follow the river upstream, and that'll take you 3 days instead. I've updated the map, and I'll send it to you guys now. Post.
All right.
Did that work?
Oh, I don't.
There it is.
I don't see any need to extend this journey more so
Yeah.
if we have to get to a town. On a side thing that I would like to do. At any point when the dwarf is there any point while we're traveling where the dwarf is preoccupied and there's no one currently watching him?
As they're rummaging around all the equipment, they don't seem too preoccupied with you.
I will use one of my echoes to like examine what specifically is on his body. I'm mostly looking for, of course, gold pouches and anything that
Okay.
could be. A weapon would be nice as well. Anything I can swipe from him.
So, are you trying to actively swipe as you search, or are you searching before you swipe?
Searching before we swipe.
Okay, then can you roll investigation for me, please?
Come on, +0. That's a 6.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna
Um,
see what he has. I just want to swipe from him.
Okay. So give me 1 second, Kara.
Absolutely.
Draven. With your 6th investigation, you can tell that he has stuff on him. Would you like to continue swiping anyways?
Yeah, if he's got stuff on him.
Okay, cool. So Kara and Draven, both of you, can you roll me stealth a hand or
Stealth
Stealth
slide a hand?
Stealth
check,
a hand.
please?
Stealth man.
Man, I love stealth of hands.
Shut up.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, it's better than
Finally.
mine. I got a 12.
I steal all of his stuff, including his clothes that he doesn't notice.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can't steal it with stealth,
So.
I'll steal it with brute force.
Are you both stealing from the same archaeologist? Question mark?
I was already.
Competition.
I had
So
my.
choose.
I had brain looking one over, and so I guess I mean I'm fine with it. I don't.
Oh,
It matters. So
I'll
choose
steal
one
from-
of the archaeologists, each of you, and actually send it to me. Send it to me privately,
Okay.
separately, please. Because I want to see if you guys end up stealing from the same
that'd be
guy.
really funny.
So just
Yeah,
1,
they're
2, or 3.
all
Just send me
bad.
that
We're just
number.
like, you know what?
So 1, 2, or 3.
Or if you want to specify which one, then you
Uh,
can do that as well.
uh,
But 1, 2, or 3 if you
I
don't.
won't specify. I'll just do that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, is it?
You said, okay, cool. So, Draven, how would you like to steal from this person? And Kara, how would you like to steal from your person? Draven, you go first.
Well, the brain. Well, I'm using my.
And then give me your roll
yeah,
as well.
I'm using the brain, and so I'll just the brain will look him over and walk behind him for a bit before swiping something off of him, and then we'll switch spots, so it looks like I don't have anything on my hands.
Okay.
Even if I'm caught, I want to specify. Even if I'm caught, I will switch spots with my echo, so it looks like I have nothing in my hands.
Okay, so to clarify, you're sending Brain over, Brain grabs something, and then you're switching spots. With him.
Immediately, yes.
Okay, so Brain still has the object, but is in a different place.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And remember, there's only like a slight difference, so I can definitely
Yes.
believe that he doesn't know that, even though he's seen multiple.
Please go ahead and make your sleight of hand roll, please.
All right. This die needs to go somewhere else, 'cause I am tired of that. God damn.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Cool. Kara?
Hmm?
How would you like to go about stealing from your person?
I'm gonna use the little knife they gave me to cut off whatever, pouch or something that he's got on him.
I'm gonna snip their dicks off.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Kara, please make your roll.
That's not robbing.
Didn't
That's
I
just
already?
mutilation.
What was that roll that I did a bit ago?
You did a nat 20.
I don't.
He's
Oh,
Kara got a nat 20.
Kara, you rolled a
I
nat 20
rolled a nat
for the
20.
sleight of hand. Okay.
I'm like, no, I would like to use the nat 20. Please.
You gotta
gonna
type
say
it all
he's
out.
giving you a
Type
roll,
out
take it
every
for,
roll.
kind of are in a better boat.
So I'm asking you guys to type out every roll because after this, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
okay,
going
okay.
through this to find out what your rolls are for when I'm doing editing for the video and
There
stuff
you
like that. So that's the only reason why I'm telling you guys to type out
Yep,
every
yep.
roll. But okay. So here's what happens. Kara, your person, you you sneak up behind the guy who was hiding behind you earlier, right?
Yeah.
And as he's loading up equipment, you notice a pouch on him. You go to you cut the pouch out, right?
Yeah.
You grab it. You then put it on your belt. You move on to the next thing. You slip out a piece of equipment from his bag. He's not paying attention. He doesn't notice, right?
You
You
don't
reach
need
in
it.
real quick. You slip out the equipment. That's the last thing of value you manage to grab. Before all of a sudden, a clone, you think? Pinky appears next to you.
Oh no, it's
And,
Brain. It's Brain. I gotta. It's
Brain, sorry.
Pinky's
Brain
too
appears
fucking
next to
stupid
you.
for this.
Yes, you guys got the same guy. So as you go to grab the equipment out of the bag, you move into the exact position that the guy was in. So now the guy's gone from Draven's point of view, and it's only you. At that exact moment is when he sent over the Brain, who appears behind you and takes the coin pouch that you so so feverishly stole from the guy in front of you. You, however, do notice him.
Yeah.
However, the moment you do, since Brain had a predetermined action programmed into his magical soul.
You see a quick puff of smoke as
Yeah.
then Ed is just standing in front of you, just like
Yep.
I don't know where he went.
With a puff of smoke, it is now.
Man.
It is now.
Where'd that
The
bastard
boat.
go?
Yeah. It is now Ed in front of you, and by the way, the moment this happens, there's a noise because Brain, getting a 13 on his sleight of hand check, did not get a perfect stealth away. So you successfully stole the coin pouch from the guy, but then what's his face? Brain made a noise when he stole the coin pouch from you.
Like, just fucking do it.
So now,
Just flip it.
now the guy turns around and his view is you with a knife, and Ed just standing there, and the Brain really far off, acting suspicious.
Picking up the
And
gold
that is his-
pieces off the ground.
Yeah, that is his view.
Trying to make sure no one else sees him.
Hello? He says.
Hey.
Blue, how about you hand me the knife? I definitely need it.
By the way, Blue,
No.
you still have his equipment that you managed to hide behind yourself with
Yeah.
your natural 20. Good job.
All right.
Can I like?
No, you can't have the knife.
I'm
This
gonna,
is mine.
I'm gonna whisper in your ear. I think we could. I think I could pull something off. Give me a second.
So the way you're gonna write
Are
this
we
down.
just watching this
into-
all happen?
Yeah, you guys are just watching this happen. Kara,
Yeah.
the item that you just got from him, you don't know what this does, and you don't know how to work it, but I'm still gonna give you the name.
Okay.
And technically, this is all metagame knowledge because you also don't know what the name is yet.
Okay. Yeah.
1 second.
All right, I know how to get away from this.
Maybe can you just describe the item? Maybe crystallizer.
That is the name of the item. You won't be able to figure out what it does.
Is
don't
it
worry.
just like a little contraption?
Yeah, it's a small contraption.
Okay. All right.
There
I know-
seems to be a lens on it.
All right, Kara, do you trust me?
Not really.
All right.
I mean, if you're
Kara,
asking
either
trust
way.
me?
Either way, Ed is gonna lean in and say, "Give me the bag." I'm gonna switch it out real quick.
What bag?
Or the box,
Yeah, the bag
whatever.
with the coins.
Watching this all go
No.
down, I'm just gonna like divert the attention and just I want to talk to them.
Okay, talk to him.
So,
What do you want to say?
Here, give me the
ruins.
crystallizer.
how long has it been, like public knowledge?
Who are you talking to specifically, Enzo?
Who did?
Do you have one in mind, or are you just
who
saying
did?
it to the air?
Who did?
Who
Draven
we all-
steal from? Because I'm gonna help them out
Uh,
while getting some.
The human male.
Okay.
So that guy?
Or
Okay.
guy?
So you walk over to the other side of the human male, and he's currently looking at Kara and Draven, but you walk over and ask him this question, and his passion of archaeology lights up in him, and you see him just get all happy and excited real quick, and like, oh man, those ruins are so old. So, and then he starts talking about all the, so pretty much there's 1,000-year-old books that talk about those ruins. No one's ever found a use for them, and they think, as far as they can tell, it just leads down into the chasm. That is it. That no one's like, that's why there's research teams looking, because it's one of the oldest,
Well, you buddy, you
Uh,
got some studying.
it's one of
to
the
do.
oldest known
Yeah.
structures, but no one knows anything about it.
I think we
I'll
can just leave it
I'll
alone
just
now.
be- yeah, I'll just be like, you got some studying to do, because I know something.
Gonna walk away from this current.
And you see, he grabs you, Enzo, and he says, "What do you know? You guys, because you guys got to remember, anything you guys say, these people are going to take very seriously, because they know that you guys are, for some reason, found here. So they think that you guys might know more about them, about what these things are.
Can't really put in the words right now.
Think about it this way. We actually opened up a pharaoh's tomb and
Yes.
found a pharaoh
And
inside.
found 4
We're gonna,
pharaohs.
Yeah, found 4 pharaohs. Like,
And
what's
now they
happening
just,
here?
They saved them from Wiss, and now they're just chilling.
We were gods in our time.
I don't understand what you're
No.
trying to do, Draven.
I know. Well, he's
There's
already
no-
distracting. So
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I
What
want some info,
I
but
think,
also
I
help
think
them
you
out.
might be able to just get away from it. But basically, you were going to give me the thing. I was going to take half of the gold out of the pouch
Yeah.
and leave half of it in. Switch with Brain. He hands you the pouch. You give it back to him and say, "Oh, you dropped this." That's where the noise would have came from, right?
Huh.
where we would have tried to like sell the thing later at a town and shit like that.
By the way, the JoJo talking rule does apply. So free action, talk anytime, whenever you want, no problems. You can do it in the middle of battle. You can do it whatever, and the conversation can last as long as you would
already
like.
did it when I killed Pinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just tell him like
Shit, I don't think we need to do
knowledge
that
lost to
anymore.
time that I still have to learn, but I understand.
I will tell him of the glory of chaos control, the mightiest.
Oh, you're just here now.
I've just been chilling.
So on your guys' walk down to the coast, you start telling them stories of chaos control, and they are eating this stuff up.
Perfect.
You see the dwarf run over and like pull out a notebook and start like scribbling his stuff down as fast as he can.
Now, I need you guys to promise.
I knew a dwarf named Buford T. Justice,
Shut up. I
the
need you guys
mightiest
to promise
sorcerer
me.
to ever live.
Nate, you see the dwarf perk up and he says, "Buford T. Justice." Oh, there's a book, The Legends of the Tea.
What?
Of the sea.
It can be found in the dwarven libraries.
Yes.
I think you'd be interested in reading that one, friend. Now I am interested again. And you see him start like writing down the T series. like, in big
T-series?
circles.
The Model T series, the car.
I was thinking of T-series YouTube.
I don't watch trash. I only watch primo streamers like Cisco.
Oh, thanks,
So
man.
I want to be like, this is all your study, not public. Private knowledge.
What?
Like everything they're writing.
Oh
down.
yeah, this is. Yeah. Oh, so you're telling him to like keep it secret?
Yeah, because they literally just opened the tomb, and then we're gonna get.
Well,
more.
you see, we got to report back to Lord Forso. Or not Lord Forso, sorry, but the Lord of Forso. And he's probably going to have us report back to the king. And the king is actually probably going to want to meet you guys.
Well,
This is
tell
going
him.
to take a couple... This is going to take a bit of time, of course, because, communication and all that, but...
I honestly just want to stay under the radar.
Yes.
I
Well,
don't know about you guys.
that's your guys' choice.
I must learn anything about End that I can. What became of my commander-in-chief?
Well, we got archaeologists. There ought to be more. So I can ask them. But right now, I'm gonna be like, tell them you found nothing.
I'm gonna try to convince the dwarf that we're very important and we need his money.
Tell them you found those 4 cocoons and now
We need more funding.
We are
Yeah,
part of a
But
problem.
tell them you're a demigod and you want ritual sacrifice right now.
Sacrifice the
Kill
dwarf.
yourself.
Give us his blood and we'll summon Buford.
Can you roll persuasion for me, Kara, with disadvantage, please?
Persuasion or deception?
The purpose of this is to get them to give you something, so you're persuading them in
Okay.
nature. So persuasion,
Could I get
You said
that gold
disadvantage?
chance?
disadvantage, yes. What was that,
Could I
Draven?
get that gold whenever you get a chance.
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Uh,
There's
that's
so much
alright.
stuff going on. Oh, fuck. Well, we have. How many people?
I put it in chat, Cisco.
Okay.
Hey,
Persuasion 16. Okay, let me see this.
considering no one else has any pouches, I guess I'll just hold on to it for now. I was
Okay,
gonna distribute
so-
it equally, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, since my money was stolen from me.
Man, it's gonna be
No,
really
no,
weird
don't
when you
forget
guys finally get down to the coast and they see Draven with a money pouch that they have no idea where it came
No,
from
I
because
don't
they
have-
gave you
I don't
everything you guys have
anything
on
on
him.
me.
right
What do you
now.
mean? My brother found something pretty weird though in the bushes. Wasn't that right, Brent? Yes, something interesting. Something that will help me dominate the world.
I like
My
make
God.
the what is it like the two
I'm busy.
fingers pointing at my eyes and pointing at brain like I'm watching you.
Yeah, what's up?
You
I'm
won't
playing
be watching
D&D.
me much longer.
Vaguely threatening.
Brain just does the same thing.
Okay. Okay, I'll do
Everyone
that.
gets one
Bye.
gold piece at the end of all this. I'm guessing
Okay, what's up?
get stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. It had 5 gold, so.
Okay.
I want to tell them, keep us on the down low for now, but I guess we'll keep in contact with them, so they feel special.
Keep you
Tell
updated.
them you found 4 open cocoons and that's it. All right.
If we remember anything, we'll come to you, but you can't let the public know about this.
Can you roll persuasion, Enzo?
We'll come out when we're ready.
Did I get any money
Not
from
20.
the
I am
dwarf?
persuading
actually-
this man.
Okay. Explain to me how exactly you want to say this to them.
'Cause I don't mind revealing us, but just not now.
Okay. And then you rolled a natural 20?
Yes, I rolled a natural 20 out. Because, like,
Okay.
explain to them, like... Did we tell them how our world basically just imploded?
That's I don't know. Did you?
No, I don't want to leave that. Yeah. Let's leave
Yeah,
that.
no,
I'll
I'm
leave
not
that.
telling them
I'm
shit.
not gonna tell them that yet. We'll just tell them the stories, but I'll be like,
Okay.
we're not ready now.
Because for them, as far as they know, this is all really old, but in their world.
Yeah.
Which is so young. Baby world.
So I'll tell them, keep us on the down low for now, but when we're ready, we don't mind revealing ourselves to the world. But
Okay.
We'll keep in contact with you personally if you need it. If we
Okay,
need it.
so before we continue down this train, Kara, you were trying to say something. What's up?
I wanted to know, did the dwarf give us any money from me trying to convince them that we were special?
We need funding.
Oh yeah, you rolled
I rolled
a
16.
persuasion 16.
Yeah.
So he looks at you and he says, "Oh, well, we don't really have a lot of funds to give right now. This is all research money. All of our investments go straight into our research. We won't really see much profit until after our research is completed."
Is there any way you can give us?
Guess you wanna die.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I just had to talk with them, and you're like, I guess you gotta die.
Guess
Do you,
wanna die.
We murder hobos now? Is that I'm
Okay, hold on.
I'm not saying we're murdering them. I'm saying like we're gonna save them.
from us?
Don't mind her.
Okay, so focusing one step at a time. Here we go. Enzo, back to you.
Yeah.
So you're talking to someone else, Carol, while this is happening. Enzo, back to you. So you tell him that you want to stay under the radar for
Under
now.
the
The
radar.
dwarf looks at you. He says,
We'll tell you
Well, if you
stories if needed. I don't mind.
if you stay in town, we can I can avoid telling the king about you guys for a bit. I can stall. However, that only give you time to recover. We do eventually have to tell the king, he says.
Skip town. Skip town
I
completely.
mean, that's up to you guys. Would you like to inform him that you plan on skipping town?
I don't plan
No.
on skipping town.
I plan
Okay.
on skipping down.
Let the dwarf know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure
I
deal.
need to- I need
We're
to
gonna
figure out what
ban.
happened. No, I have my own journey. Something else that must
Yeah,
be
didn't
done.
you hear? We have we're part of a prophecy.
We're part of a prophecy, Nate. We gotta
I'm
figure-
sorry. When were you told a prophecy?
That was what I was trying to convince the dwarf.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Remember, or else we'll kill you. You will die. Remember
That
that
is
part?
so the
Ready or
prophecy
die.
proclaims.
Oh, you're talking about the prophecy of the earth and people. Yes, there is a prophecy about you.
Oh, cool.
Yes, it already existed. And yes, you've learned about it earlier than you were supposed to because of this one fucking
Oh,
conversation.
look at that.
But
First
anyways,
words, prophecy.
Turns out I wasn't lying at all. Yeah, the prophecy.
So,
Give us money.
the dwarf was already pondering the importance of you guys coming out of the earth and stuff like that, because this is his job. He's an archaeologist. He remembers stories of the temple in one of the old, like I said, there's old books mentioning this temple. That's how old the temple is.
Damn, that's pretty
So
old.
this temple,
Damn.
yeah, this temple was old when old was invented.
When
but,
the word boomer came into existence.
But one of the books talks about a prophecy that was linked by an ancient society to this temple, and it talks about the ones that will rise from the earth and bring forth the past, is what it says. But that's all the dwarf can remember. He doesn't remember everything from the top of his head.
Nah, me.
But yeah, that's what he says. And he still doesn't give you money.
Well, if you're not gonna quit us with wealth, we should at least get actual weapons so some of us can actually defend ourselves.
When we get to town, we'll figure something out for you. In the
Ow!
meantime, and then
We have a day and a
they
half
hand
walk. We need.
they hand you they hand you basic the basic equipment. So pretty much it's the ones who need the sword, you guys can get a regular sword.
Okay.
The ones who need
I
a
finally
rapier,
have
you guys
some
can
gear?
get.
Can I finally
Yeah,
have some
you
armor?
guys each get what's it called? Explorers packs.
Okay.
You guys each get an explorers pack.
I'm gonna give myself
Those of
some
you who
leather
need a
armor.
magic
I need-
tool of some kind, what kind of tools do you need? Question mark.
Bullet symbol.
Specialized tools. Holy symbol. Okay, so Nate, the magic-y one that gave you guys the things before, she pulls out a holy symbol and gives it to you. Like I said before, these guys are also technically under classes, but their job is just an archaeologist. So.
Should
Uh,
use
do
a
they-
paladin because also matches mine.
Do they have bows and quivers by chance?
Yes, they have bows and quivers with their equipment.
All right.
Not that they plan on never using it, but you can grab a longbow. It's just a regular wooden longbow if you want, or a
I'll
short
take
bow.
one of those.
Okay, so they have one longbow, one short bow. Who's getting what?
I don't care.
Fuck, fine. Rock paper scissors.
Who
I'll
rolls higher?
Fine. Well, you're taking your pick.
Oh, really? What'd
Yeah,
you get?
That's a 1.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I rolled an 8, so. All right, I'll
Okay,
take.
so Carol,
the,
which one?
I'll take the longbow.
Okay, Kara takes the longbow. Draven gets a short bow.
Long-
Anybody else need anything?
I'm
I,
taking a quarterstaff in armor.
I need a martial weapon, so
Okay.
any like long swords or if they have a war pick
Yes.
or something.
You can get a longsword. They do not have a war pick.
Man,
Sorry. And yes, they have basic leather armor for everybody as
Thank
well.
God.
cool.
Just
And anything
leather?
else anybody need?
Okay.
Yeah, it's leather.
What is up there?
I
think
need
that's
way
like
better
12
armor than
or
this.
11. How big is town, by the way? I want to ask them.
Forso, it's pretty large.
Like,
And just to specify, Draven, I think I heard you say it takes 1 something days to get there. It's gonna take you guys at least 4 days and a half to get
With
there.
the path that we, well, yeah, with 4 days, because you have that 3. I was just reading from the river past, because I thought we were
Oh, okay.
gearing up at the river or some shit.
No, you guys are going down to the coast and then traveling down to the river. So as you guys are gearing up the boat, it's a very small boat. It's rickety. You guys can tell that he was not lying when he says that they pretty much only brought up equipment using vehicles. Everything else was they themselves had to hike pretty much. They load up the boat with the equipment and their research stuff that they got because they were about to go back anyways. And they 2 of them, the dwarf and the girl, they get on the boat as well. They say, "We'll wait for you at the river path for as long as we can. You guys have at least 4 days, 4.5 days to get there, so we're leaving the night of the 4th," they say. And then they go off on the boat. And so the male archaeologist was left with you guys to help lead you back towards Forso, but they also left you the map just in case. And now I get to do this. Bing, 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 bing. Cool. So, is there anything you guys would like to do before you continue going? Right now you're on the coast. You're about to start heading towards the town. About to start your hike.
I take out my weaver's kit and start to sew my arm back on
Okay.
as we're just walking.
This is even though it's a hike, it is mostly a leisure walk. So you guys are just walking right now.
Okay,
I can
I'm
grow
just-
since we don't have any stuff.
Just pulling a Sally from Night Before Christmas, just sewing my arm back nonchalantly.
You're fucking freak. Jeez.
kind of spooky.
Yeah, by the way, you guys from the old universe have never seen this. I'm gonna say that her race is from this new universe specifically.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why I said back in my day we had Warforged. You guys still have those?
I'll take this over Warforged.
I like my metal voice.
I'm gonna try talking to her again a little bit.
Oh, I
Just like,
should have
"Hey,
asked him about Lex.
hey."
I'll ask him later.
So nobody's doing anything before we continue?
I'm just
Don't really have
trying to
anything
chat with Doll.
Okay.
Wait, are we
In
still
that
with them?
case-
Are we still with them?
Oh, if you guys want to dialogue, go ahead.
Are we...
And no, the boat already left.
okay.
You guys are left with the human male archaeologist, and then that is it. Technically the doll too, but the doll is gonna be part of your party anyway, so whatever.
I'm just gonna fucking discuss chaos control with the fucking archaeologists, and
Okay.
also task him with helping me find my commander-in-chief.
And right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you tell him all this
God.
information.
Are you still on my back, or did you actually leave my back?
Come on, tell me back.
Fly off with it.
He's on the human's back right now.
The dwarf.
He plays a strong game
Well,
of
the
floor
dwarf
is
is on the
lava.
boat.
Human dwarf, whoever.
The dwarf is on the boat. The dwarf and the female left. It's only the male with you guys.
Okay. I do this mostly
Mm.
because my walking speed is only 25. And
Oh, makes sense.
I can fly to have a movement speed of 30, but I prefer to flavor it as I'm just a backpacking around.
Okay. So he's part koala, part bat. Got it. In the meantime, if that's all, then I would like you all to make a survival roll, please. And then aside from that, it's time for more flavor.
Flavor.
So,
Oh man.
uh,
Back to them.
as you guys are
sweet,
walking
sweet
and getting
low
to know the,
rolls.
Ooh.
as you guys are walking and getting to know the people,
I
the
rolled
human male.
17.
Just type it into the chat. The human male, he tells you that he's been an archaeologist for a couple years. He gives you a general low layout of how the of how this country is and how everything is. So you guys don't have, what's it called? You guys don't have a map of the entire country, but I'm gonna just show you this so you guys can understand the basic so you guys get a basic understanding of how it's laid out. Just gotta find the right one. Give me a second. Perfect. Okay. So this is what you guys see. You know, I'll say he pulls out like a larger map and shows you guys, and then he highlights the spots that he wants to show you, or the spots that he's talking about. But pretty much, this is what he's showing you. This is a map of the country. I hope it showed up. Hopefully. Work.
I feel bad
Go.
for Blue and her 3.
Yeah. I'm just not
Well,
getting
just a
decent
walking,
rolls
but
tonight.
Blue is just dying.
There you
It's
go.
okay. Pinky will help you.
She's
Man.
still got dust in her mouth. She's still figuring things out.
But yeah, this is what he explains to you. So there's the country is split up into 4 kingdoms. Aside from that, there's tribes and villages and other stuff. But the societies that are large enough to be considered a kingdom are 4 different ones. It's the humans, the dwarves, the elves, and the gnomes. Other races can also be found, and you will be coming across them.
Fucking gnomes.
Fucking nerd.
Don't
But
you fuck
he,
gnomes?
Love gnomes.
Fucking
He
nerd.
tells you about how expansive this world is. Tells you about how large it is. You guys are listening for hours and hours. He tells you about the different temples, the different ways magic interacts with the world. You guys are slowly getting a better understanding of how it works. He explains to you guys all the magic rules that I've told you up until now. So that's how you guys are learning it that way. But the thing that really strikes you is the size. He explains to you that once I find this fucking number. Wrong one. Too many filters. 1 second. There we go. He explains to you that it takes a solid 18.5 months to properly traverse into every country. It would take 12.8 months if you don't spend any time in any towns and just do nothing but travel. So it takes a full year to pretty much visit and take the transit routes that go around this whole country.
And that's
That's how
foot?
expansive this world is. What?
By foot or?
No, this is the main transit. So this is like you taking like carriages and stuff.
Okay.
Taking vehicles. This is just travel. By foot, it would be much larger. So, in the meantime, you guys are in the bottom of the human country. Yeah. Let's see the rolls. Cool. So, Kara, you twist your ankle as you're
like when
as you're hiking.
and then you said that, I'm like, okay, that's me.
Yeah.
You fall down a
Good.
set of stairs.
Yeah.
You yeah.
Zio turns back
twist your
when she like
ankle.
falls and starts complaining about her ankle.
We start
These
laughing at you.
stupid nature stairs.
Your ankle is a little bit sprained. Sadly, this is a group effort roll, so if one
No.
person rolls too low, everybody gets dragged down.
We all twist our ankles.
No.
Ankle.
Kara twists her ankles, but now everybody has to slow down a bit.
Zio latches on.
Yeah.
Zio
No, I
latches on to
No, no,
Blue
no, no,
and just starts fucking carrying her.
No, I was gonna say Pinky can just lift her.
Nope.
So what
Yeah,
what are
Mine's
we
more efficient than
rolling?
yours.
damn it, bat! I'll swat you out of the sky.
It was survival, but aside from that, that's already done. Now,
Yeah, for this one.
what?
For this roll after she falls.
Yeah.
No, Zio's
Are
gonna
we
carry
rolling?
her.
Are we I thought you said this was a group effort.
No, that
Oh.
was a group effort. It's over now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rolling something like a save.
No, she already failed.
Oh. I
So
see.
she twists her ankle, and you guys slow down, but you guys still travel the majority of the day.
Am I just being ignored?
No, what'd you say,
I
Nate?
said Zio latches onto her and just fucking carries her at normal speed.
Oh, you're gonna fly her?
I fixed
Yes.
my bonnet
Okay.
and dust myself off since I no longer have a backpack.
I can keep my normal 30 feet movement speed while carrying a creature.
That's clever. Okay, that works. You guys are not slowed.
Mistakes like this will have you killed on the
Yes,
battlefield.
if you would like to make more dialogue, wait a second. So you guys, Nate just, I guess, fix the roll, so you guys are fine. You guys travel at the normal speed. After a day's worth of traveling, you guys stop to camp out for the night. Can I get everyone to roll perception with disadvantage, please? And then, aside from that, if you want to
May
do
I
any
ask-
dialogue, now is the
May I
time.
ask why?
2.
It was perception.
Yeah, that would
Or
be
better
a
yet-
wonderful 2 for me.
Does the 120 feet of dark vision affect the
I got
disadvantage?
60 feet.
No. If anybody has specialized hearing, they can roll without disadvantage. But aside from that, it's disadvantage
great,
because it's a
guys.
noise and that's at a large
Doing great.
distance.
Trying to live out here.
I do not specialize in perception.
None of us care about what's going on around us.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, I
you
just
still
want to
have
ask
Raven
them
roll.
about more names. Hey!
312.
I just want to
Wow.
drop
Thanks
more
for the
names
emphasis.
from like old Chaos Control members like Lex, Quint, you know.
You want me to
Okay.
pull out
You
my
drop
fucking
more
any of them
names.
come across.
There's a lot of question
Maybe-
marks coming
How
off of
about
this guy.
Samson? What about, you ever heard of a giant beanstalk?
And just trying to find all the old stuff.
How about a living, shifting labyrinth?
How exactly do you go about describing these? Are you just
I'm
saying
just
like,
naming
oh,
them off.
you're just naming them, but are you only speaking names, or are you describing them as well?
I guess I'll describe the like Lex and Quinn and all that, like
Okay.
what they did.
Okay.
Otherwise, for
So-
you know, cast control base and beanstalk, I'll just be very broad about it.
Yeah. if you're basing your descriptions off of what they did, then this guy, after hearing your explanation, your descriptions and your questions and everything, he's just like, 1 second. I don't really recall.
How
He says.
about a grand library?
Well, there's many libraries in our vast country. Could you be more specific?
All I remember from the library was the really big titty receptionist. I'll be honest, that's all I remember from that library.
My God.
Because you emphasized it so much.
Yeah. The Bahonkaroos.
Honkaroos, man, that's all I remember. I mean, it was a big library, and then there was like a jungle in the bottom or whatever. 4 great labyrinths or something. Had a minotaur in it. Few minotaurs actually.
He talks to you guys. He speaks to you about the many libraries in the human country because those are the only ones he's familiar with. By the way, a very large portion of the population of this landmass has never gone the full circle because that's a lot of time that people don't usually take out of their lifespan, you know? So it's only like very successful adventurers that have crossed around the entirety of it.
Can I meet?
They're called
any of these adventurers?
they're referred to as lappers. It's just adventurers who have done a lap around the country at least once. When I say country, I mean like the whole thing, the nation. That's what I should say.
How easy is it to meet one of these lappers?
They're pretty rare.
Cool.
That's the best I could describe it. They're pretty rare.
Are they strong? Are they cool?
Cool.
Yeah, he describes them. So they're mostly, honestly, like they exist, obviously, but because of the fact that they're so rare, they're spoken about as like myth, right? Not really myth, but as like rumors, you know?
How do people
It's
know
like
if
local
they're real or
legends.
not?
Yeah, the same, you know, like Johnny Silverhand, the same
I could
way.
walk into town and be like, I'm a leper. Would people believe me?
If you have a good deception roll, probably. If you're good enough,
How about?
if you look it.
Do you know about any lepers?
Yeah, he lists off some names of the ones he knows. He knows 3.
Can we?
Would you like the names?
Yes.
Okay, let me just pull up a list of lappers real quick. 1 second.
Let me just roll some names real quick.
Well, I have a list. It's just not very big right now because this concept is more or less new.
I just came up with it.
Trying to fucking fight Enzo. Enzo takes what's your hit points? How much life do you have? Enzo
each
takes
one from
28. Enzo takes 28 damage.
That's like twice, so I just die on, right?
No. Okay. So he tells you about Garuk the Masterful. Yeah, whoa, it sounds just like yours. Crazy. And he tells you about Vane the Vane.
Clever.
Yeah.
Like VAIN.
Yeah, it's his name is Vane, but the Vane part is the personality trait of Vane.
Okay. Last one.
And those are 2 of the ones that he knows, and he's a fan of. He's a large fan of them.
What are these? Pop like musicians? Are they famous? They got stands.
They're famous.
BTS groups.
Yeah, they have the same level. They're like celebrities, pretty much. Lappers are pretty much celebrities.
Can I buy some Vane merchandise?
Yeah, dude.
I buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, go to his hometown. In the meantime, this guy's also telling, since you mentioned library, he tells you about the fact that the largest libraries in the human nation are in the capital cities, which are Rookfor, Varenford, and Fortune Lake City.
Now, are these like established, mostly man-made that they know about?
What do you mean? Like the libraries?
Yeah, because I was
Yes.
hinting towards
the labyrinth library that wasn't fully discovered. You could get
Yeah,
lost
he
in
didn't
it.
catch on to
Yeah.
that.
But
He just thought you were
that's
talking
what I'm
about a
hinting at,
library.
Like, are these endless? Do you know? Are these made?
Uh,
Do you know how they were made?
I wasn't there personally, he
But it
says.
is in history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, back to this. So that's a night. You get to do perception rolls. Is that all of them? Yes. Okay.
Or great perception rolls.
Yeah, your amazing perception rolls.
Oh,
You guys
12s.
spend the night listening to a crackling campfire. You guys share your stories. Mostly you guys telling this archaeologist about times past. Him writing down repeatedly. There's some of him talking, especially to Enzo, where he explains about the nation and about the human... Sorry. Where he explains about the country, which is the whole landmass, and he talks about the human nation, which is just the human area. Specifying now just so I can start getting it right in my head as well. But after that, you all go to sleep and you wake up in day 2.
So, my character can't sleep. They just,
What do you spend the
you
night
wait.
doing, Kara 2?
they just become
Cartoony.
inactive. They just
Okay.
kind of just
Oh.
stand there. They're aware of everything going on, but they just kind of
Okay.
stand there and stare.
Okay, so Kara stands guard all night.
It's like Alexa's sleep paralysis, where
Yeah.
he can't move, but he knows what's happening.
Okay.
Enzo's worst nightmare.
Is there anything specifically you would like to do, Kara 2?
Standing right over me?
just waits for Enzo to wake up in his face.
Okay. So it's a new day, you know. Da 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 da. You know that, okay? And Enzo just starts stretching and he opens its eyes, and above him is the same face that he saw when coming out of the cocoon. The same exact expression, because as a doll, her expression doesn't change. So same exact expression as yesterday, the whole day.
Has the devil come to collect me?
That is what you wake up to. Enzo, can you do me a favor?
What?
Enzo, I want you to roll, and I'm deciding what you're gonna roll right now. 1 second.
Listen, they caught up to me, Ed. Tell Pinky I'm sorry.
I want you to roll insight, Enzo.
Turn into dust.
And this is gonna decide how badly you freak out.
Ooh.
Pee your pants.
Well, the die roll was a 2. If that gives you an
Good.
idea.
You poop
Oh
yourself.
gosh.
And
Yeah,
develop
I watched
phobia
everyone
over
when they
Pearl.
slept, but I ended up with him at last.
So what's that, Enzo? What's the roll?
Oh well, that's a 2 on the die, and let me see. That's 4. What does a 4?
It's
do?
4. Okay. So when you wake up, you know, the stress, the yawning, everything. You open your eyes, you see Kara above you. For like a solid second, like 1.25 seconds, you guys stare at each other's eyes before you just like gasp, scream, and sit up so rapidly you smack your forehead against hers.
And I knocked right back out.
Would you roll a con check, Enzo?
I just want to yell Ed before I go out.
But you both take 2 damage.
That's,
Oh, don't I get to roll anything?
No.
roll the dodge. That's a 17.
That's a 17. Okay, you don't get knocked out. Congrats. You're a little dizzy, but you're fine.
The sins are no more. Oh, sorry.
I got a text. What was that?
You do not get knocked out.
Cool.
Now, you guys, day 2, please roll your survival rolls again, and please mention anything else you guys want to do before you start hiking.
Hey, I probably don't break my ankle this time. Yeah.
Can I do aerial surveillance?
Yeah, by all means, go ahead. Oh, God.
If anyone breaks more ankles, they'll just ride Pinky.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I guess as long as it's always just one.
So, Kara, fun fact: did you know that since you hurt your ankle and have trouble walking, and I'm performing aerial surveillance, you're coming with me?
Did you like, sleep in a separate area that night?
I mean, I'd fucking put you down if we're not moving.
No, you slept on your back.
I slept in the
So-
tree.
Then I shouldn't be coming with you.
She
No,
really
we're
doesn't
not.
want to go with
Unless
you.
you just like grab
No.
me before I wake up.
Now that we're up and traveling again, I gotta carry you so you don't slow down the group.
What if
It's
you know
not-
that you have to carry?
Oh, is my ankle still not okay?
Your ankle's better now.
Mm.
Okay.
I assume
Other
it was
Kara,
a,
your
you know,
ankle, you
injury.
sprained yours.
I
No
can
bones.
sprain mine?
Yeah, so what's gonna happen for you is as
Your
you
ankle
were
falls
walking
off.
along today, you hook your stitching into a branch and it just like it unstitched your foot and now you're limping a little bit.
God damn it. Then
I'll
carry
fix
her
it.
instead.
You're like the
Everyone's
Terminator.
I'll fix it. I have anything to-
The problem is that Enzo also didn't roll high enough.
Oh no.
So Enzo, my guy,
Did we fall together?
It's probably 'cause
No.
I bonked my head on you.
when you got your stitching caught and you like started limping, you did a little trip. Enzo, who was still dizzy from his concussion, you grab onto his sleeve and accidentally pull him down, and he just straight up cuts his leg on a rock.
Oh, Garud, no!
It's not very deep,
want
but
you
it is
on
enough to
my
cause him to
brain.
limp as well.
I
gotta
kind of
put
pull
you
my
down.
foot near me and I kind of pat him on the head.
Now,
Ow, ow.
if you guys come up with another clever solution like Nate's, then you guys can get out of being slowed.
It's easy.
Can I
No.
stitch up his leg?
No,
No, I'm,
please don't.
No.
Would you like to
I
try?
would like to try to stitch his leg.
Hold on.
hold on.
Question,
No.
Draven, can you summon both of your guys at once?
I
No,
can't.
no.
Not
what
anymore.
kind of? I
Um,
assume
Just
it's
one.
just some yarn that she's stitching.
I can
me up
only.
with.
I can
Oh,
only summon
no.
2 when I'm
I-
18.
I'm not cloth all the way.
Okay.
Like,
Are you a porcelain doll? Is that what I'm
no.
given? No.
If you wanna
She's a mix.
help
Mix.
I'm a
Kara
mix.
while she fixes her leg,
Oh yeah.
I can just carry Enzo around.
Can I stitch Enzo after I,
don't
fix
want
my
to go
foot?
for alien surveillance, dude. I've had too much today.
So,
Too bad.
Kara, this would be your like medicine roll, right? But you gotta understand that Enzo doesn't have any kind of painkillers.
I need something
I
to
don't
bite on.
understand that.
Give me pinky.
So you you actually don't understand pain. So
Yeah.
you could very reasonably argue that your character would continue to try anyways.
Yes.
No,
I
I'm
have-
fine. You
I
don't
don't
have to help. No,
understand it.
I'm fine.
Yes, I'm gonna help. If you're,
No,
I
we-
just
we have
sew
that.
back
Wait,
together.
No, you know what? You'll do a lot more helping if you don't help. How
When-
about that?
And that
I
is
swat
very
your
cool.
hands away.
When I see like that look in Kara's eyes, that like I know she's about to go put this needle into.
I look out
It's
blue and
green.
Ed, and then I close my eyes. and accept my
I'm gonna
fate.
I'm gonna try and grab her wrist. Like no,
Ed,
no.
tell my kids I don't have. I love them.
Tell them yourself. I say as you get lifted up into the air.
No,
I'm hijacking you.
Oh,
I start
God.
struggling because I don't like heights.
Okay. Throw me a contested grapple check.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep struggling all the time.
Okay, it doesn't impair my speed.
I want to stitch his leg.
I assume she's just gonna grab a hold of my
Well,
foot now.
Nate specified that he grabbed him before. So Nate, you go to poke Enzo with a needle, but the bat just grabs Enzo by the shoulders and arms and just flies up into the air.
Blood flying everywhere.
Pinky, I don't know if she would be doing damage, but Pinky's gonna pop up and be like, "You could try to stitch up me. I have a few boo-boos."
I tried to
Pokes
stitch
him
up
once,
Pinky
he
then.
pops.
I tried to stitch up Pinky then.
Okay, well,
I don't think he'll pop.
Pinky can take one hit die, so you poke him once and he pops.
No. Have her roll medicine first, man. She might be a good doctor.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
right. Roll
well, if she's
medicine.
doing enough damage to do
But
one
there's
hit-
no
if
anesthesia, so
doing
she's still
enough
gonna be doing
damage to do
damage.
one hit point. She's stabbing Pinky, not sewing him up.
If anything,
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
rolled a 15.
Good doctor.
all right. You fix Pinky. Don't know what you
Well,
fixed,
the-
but you fixed.
The thing is that without any kind of anesthesia, he's still gonna take one hit die at least, and then he's still gonna get popped.
She cocks her head
Ah,
and then tries to poke the closest person next to her.
Oh
I'm gonna
god.
try. I'm gonna take her needle real quick and like poke myself with it, then go like "ow" to try and explain it to her.
Okay.
Does she
Does
take
uh,
any damage?
work.
Can
No,
you
I
roll
don't stab
performance,
myself
Kara?
with it. What is it?
Kara, roll performance.
Roll performance.
Ow. See, I'm in so much pain. Don't do it.
Don't do this.
What'd you get?
Performance. 14.
Other Kara,
Mm-hmm.
can you roll me insight, please?
I'm just gonna.
16. Wait, I forgot. I need to add insight. 16.
Okay, so Kara did a mediocre job of like explaining it to you, but you managed to read her, I guess, acting properly, and you now have a decent understanding of what pain is.
Or at least the fact that my
You know,
causes.
Yeah.
you know that you know that they feel it and you don't, and you know that they don't like to feel it. That's all. You don't really get how it feels, and you don't understand where it comes from.
Yeah. I poke my finger with my needle, just like testing the same thing, and shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just nod at her about that, but then I'm like, I like motion at myself again, like if you were to poke me. Ow.
By the way, her concept of pain is still developing, so
Yeah.
any kind of influence could drastically change her character in the future.
Do we still need to carry people?
I still need to make my roll against Nate.
No.
Yeah, roll against
I
Nate.
already
Enzo.
rolled a 19.
So
Nate?
is the doll lady all good to walk?
I was
missing her
showing my
foot.
foot.
Soft 20, Enzo. You failed
Alright.
by 1.
Shame.
Yeah.
There he goes.
I struggle again.
Oh my god, no more struggling.
I don't want to be picked up.
As you continue to struggle, a rock falls out of heaven and hits you right in the head.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it hit you in the soft spot from where you hit
And so
Kara.
it's either this or we slow down the entire party.
You don't have to carry me.
Enzo's knocked out.
Except for I do,
Moving on.
or else you're gonna slow us.
We have two
Fight
other
for
capable
us.
people.
I'm not
I
even
literally
carrying you that
have
high.
a vacuum. I literally
Okay,
have a
well, when you
vacuum
say
for this
air
exact thing.
reconnaissance, I assume you're way up high.
No.
Anyways, did you guys give me your survival rolls already for day 2? I'm guessing it's these rolls up here.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
That's
that's
the
how-
reason why this
Yeah,
That's the
that's,
reason
that's
why
why
we're-
they're hurting.
Cool. Yeah, you're right,
That's why I
Okay.
almost got stabbed.
Boom. So, moving on. As you guys are walking, you guys take a break, right? You're on a cliff overlooking the coast, taking a break. The human male goes to Tinkle. You guys set up like a small camp to feed yourselves, pretty much. Is there anything you guys would like to do? Question mark.
I don't need to eat, so I
Need
just-
food.
sit there.
Damn it, look at Enzo.
I'm
I'm gonna
so
go
knocked out.
fishing.
I start upkeeping my weapons.
Nate, the cliff is about 100 feet above the coast.
There's
Does
a
it-
dent in my
And?
skull.
Does it go into
So
water?
I'm just letting you know.
I-
If you want to fly down, go
Does-
ahead.
Does it
And it does go down to water.
perfect?
Listen, we need food. If
You're right.
I can fucking nab some fucking fish, then I'm gonna nab us some fucking fish.
Okay.
And it'd be really funny if the guy came back from going to the bathroom and all of a sudden there were fucking fish being roasted on the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, you could grab Pinky by the legs, carry him down to the water, and then just dip him in, and then he can just grab it.
Anyways, I'm just gonna eat the rations that came with the explorer's pack.
Me too. Ed's just
Yeah.
gonna eat the food, but Pinky's down to do whatever.
I'm gonna save my preservable food just in case.
We got 10 days.
Okay,
wanna
Nate,
sell-
roll survival for fishing.
Did we get advantage with Pinky?
Um,
Because it is the help action, technically.
cool.
I don't think so.
I mean, help action.
Everybody
Help
else
action is
who
the thing,
isn't
though.
Nate, everybody else who isn't Nate, I would like you to roll perception, please. Soft 20? Okay, Nate, you successfully catch 3 fish in the process of this next bit happening, but for now, you're fishing.
Is it perception?
Yeah, perception. Oh, cool, perfect. So you all pass. So what you guys hear is pretty much, it sounds like a small yelp and then a sudden stop, but you guys hear it like this.
What?
Whap.
And then
That's a gross
and then
song.
rustling and kind of crunching, and next thing you know, you hear a growl. As you all turn, by the way, roll initiative. As you all turn, Nate, not you, you see a wolf come out of the shrubs. His muzzle is gored.
Oh, doggy.
He's
a
like
good boy.
a cousin of mine.
Nate, you're gonna be at the bottom of the initiative order, and you have to fly back up to the cliff. Just letting you know.
He's just gonna continue fishing as we're all fighting at the top of the cliff.
Yeah, well,
I got my fish.
yeah, so he got his fish. He successfully managed to fish. This is happening while he was fishing, and so he just got his fish, and he has to fly his way back up right now. And you're not in any kind of hurry, so we'll see.
Of course I'm in a hurry. We're having a break. We're not done for the day.
Okay, you're right. That's your initiative. Perfect. So, behind the wolf, you see a couple more wolves come out as well, by the way. Just letting
Oh
you
my
know.
god, they're pack animals? Who would have guessed?
Whoa. So right now, currently in front of you, there are 3 wolves. Let me quickly draw
Good
this.
thing I have my own kind of pack. Piggy! Piggy! Piggy, where the fuck are you?
Ah.
No!
Sorry, I kicked him off again.
I was just about to say, Pinky is voluntarily just diving off the cliff multiple times.
He's too used to
Yeah,
it.
anytime there's a cliff, Pinky jumps off.
He's already there.
I mean,
I get all the fun of falling without any of the hurt. Arf.
No, he very much still feels the pain.
Well,
He
no,
just forgets because he hits his head real hard.
at the end of my turn, they disappear if they're within, if they're not within 30 feet of me. So technically, yeah. So they never hit the ground in that chasm. So he just perpetually
Yeah.
falls.
Flavor, he did.
For flavor, he did because of the magical reason. He was alive for a few seconds.
He jumped off. He's like, oh, I kicked him off. He's like, oh, that
Yeah,
idiot doesn't
you
know.
can be self-sustaining in the chasm of magic. That sounds possible.
Yeah, Pinky's still stuck back there.
There is a form of Pinky stuck, laying dead and rotting.
Yeah. There's an echo of Pinky still alive inside that chasm, left alone forever. He's getting mad.
Narf,
Future boss
Brain.
has been made.
brain, narf.
Evil Pinky show up in the future.
Our real
Tangle boss.
BBG.
It is I, Dinky.
Remember when you left me in the chasm, brother?
I'm just getting confused now that I have like 3 echoes. Just, no.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Pinky.
Dinky? Who the fuck
What's
is
your name
Dinky?
again?
Ed.
Short
Ed.
for dark pinky.
Ed Kronos.
It's just Ed.
It's just Ed. I am Ed.
How many D's?
1D.
7.
Ed. Ed.
So I'm just drawing this out real quick.
Darn.
Dog.
Dark people. You may call me Dinky. Narf.
And that's his entire character.
Yep. You left me to die in that chasm. Who are you? You look like me, but you're not.
Dinky.
I am Dinky. I don't know why it's so funny.
Because it sounds stupid as fuck, Dinky. That's why it's so funny. It's the best.
Yeah, he better be ultra powerful.
I'm making him. It's gonna happen.
And look, he looks just like me. And you. And Brain!
Yes, I do.
Make him-
I want him
make
now.
real posh.
Has the sparks
Oh,
of Pinky
whoa.
but strength.
You see, it's just because I started off as your echo.
The chasm gives me power.
Oh my god, what is it? Oh, I guess. Trying to do this fucking layer and just being a bitch. There, okay.
Ever since you kicked me off, Garud.
I have held great hatred. The sins of your past come to rely.
Oh, full circle.
Okay.
The only way
Kara?
Garud will go out. I will take no other.
Pinky will be his demise.
Yes.
There's Kara. There's the corpse of the archaeologist.
The corpse of the archaeologist? Oh shit.
And
Oh, wait a minute.
Free stuff!
There's something ain't right here.
No, Enzo, it's okay. Free stuff.
I mean, my question is, do we recognize this?
that's metagame, you do not.
How do we know
So,
he's
yeah,
really
currently-
dead and not just mostly dead?
Currently, you can see 3 wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one of you. Which one am I missing? Purple. Who is purple? That Enzo?
You're probably missing
I'm
Nate. who's
purple.
gone.
And then we have yellow and green and
Here's Enzo.
White,
And then there's
blue.
gonna be a black dot in the middle, and that's gonna be where you guys had the campfire. And Nate is somewhere else right now, so we're gonna fix that. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Perfect. Peg. Discord and post. Oh, there you go. Nate's off over the cliff somewhere for now. Ignore it. So, what would you guys like to do? First one to go is Aisling. We're back to the 5x5 squares. Yep, by the way, there you go.
Okay, what's the black dot?
The black dot's the campfire.
Okay. I move up 1 and I go to shoot one of the wolves with my crossbow.
Okay.
And if I get to the right one. Ooh. That would be way too many tabs open. That would be a 23 to hit.
That will hit, yeah.
Yeah! I like hitting things.
we know.
Well, I'm not going to be hitting it for a lot. Make that a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot the wolf. Okay. Next is Saval. Not Saval, Garud. Blah blah blah. Fuck. Take your time.
Does it hurt?
Yes, it does. I have to think for 3 now.
That must have really hurt.
You know, what
Ed,
if I just,
Ed has not had a fun time.
what if I just put them to sleep?
Medically or? 'Cause I can
Magically.
put
What's your plan to do that?
Spell sends creatures in the magical tumbler, roll 5d8, the total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Oh, I'll definitely get 3 of them. Oh no, hit point. Sleep is confusing. Memory roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
21 hit points.
So
I think that just puts them to sleep. Honestly, I don't think
So
they roll
it-
anything. They're just asleep.
There's no save or anything?
I got book right here.
There's no
It's-
save
it's
because this
confusing.
it's you roll your dice, Enzo, and then it'll affect whatever monster I believe is like closest to where you started the spell or like whatever.
Oh, and then
And then
it's
you
like if-
subtract its maximum hit, or Cisco will
Yeah.
subtract its maximum hit points from the spell, whatever you rolled.
It
And then
starts
if it gets it to 0, the monster will fall asleep, and it moves on to each monster until you run out of points.
Yeah, and it starts with the creature with the lowest current hit points.
Yeah, sorry, lowest current hit points.
Okay.
Uh,
So how much is the number that I'm subtracting?
21.
21?
It's a decent spell early on, but it really loses steam.
Okay. So those hit points are just gone, right?
So, those aren't gone. It's just
Okay.
It's just the scaling for the sleep spell. If that number is above the HP maximum of that creature is asleep, and then whatever that is left of Enzo's 21 moves on to the next creature.
So if those things got 15
Okay.
max HP, you take the 15 out of Enzo's 21, that monster falls asleep, and you move on to the next one.
Got it. Okay. So Enzo lifts his hands, right? Enzo, what's your chant for sleep?
Nap time.
Nyatyam, he
Time.
says, and as he says this, a fucking wave of, like a ripple. You see a ripple of light, I guess? You see your view ripple out from Enzo's hands, pass over the wolves in front of you. One wolf, the one that Kara shot, collapses on the spot. The next one shakes a little bit, but continues looking forward.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
When I say shakes, it like shakes his head.
The spell's decent early on, but just really fizzles out quickly.
Okay, yeah, but that wolf has one wolf is napped. Can it wake up again? Is that an option, or
the
is it
sleeper
Someone hits
conked?
it.
Yeah, until someone
Okay.
slaps it, it shakes it awake.
In that case,
Unfortunately, wolves aren't really smart enough to be like, hey, that guy's asleep, go wake him up.
yeah. Also, unfortunately, my bad luck strikes again, and that was the next wolf that was about to go. So,
Yeah.
Loser!
who's next?
I spy with my little eye a fucking
Next
loser!
up is you two, who rolled really low. So actually, we do get to have the other ones go anyways, because you two suck.
Rude.
I'll do it again.
So, well, not you, Nate. You were just fishing.
No, I know you're not talking about me,
Do it
but that's so
again.
rude.
Yeah. So wolf number 1 is gonna run up to you, Enzo,
No.
because you are the closest one to him. I'm gonna draw like a little black X through the wolf that is asleep. For the most part, ignore that black X. There we go. And then back over here, this one is gonna go over here. 1, 2, yep, that's perfect. Okay, Beerus. Perfect. Cool, that one's going over there, and so the wolf is gonna bite at you. Does a 17 hit?
Ah.
Dude, you're a wizard.
Sure, I'll let it hit. No, I had
You'll
a
let
plan.
it.
Okay.
I had a plan,
in that
but it wouldn't
case-
work.
You take 8 damage, senor.
I
Was
was,
was the plan you were gonna cast shield?
yes.
That's the only plan you have.
Yes.
And that's that wolf's turn. Next up is other wolf. Other wolf. Let's see if we can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can. Other wolf is gonna run at you, Draven.
Look.
Look at distraction points at Pinky.
And it's gonna bite at you. That's a 24 to hit.
Ooh.
No. No.
But that is 4 damage, senor. You feel him bite down a little bit harder on you. Can you do a strength saving throw, please? He waggles his head after he bites on you.
Careful the death roll.
That's crocodiles.
Signature wolf death roll.
Yeah, the signature wolf death roll.
10.
No. These are
Dude, have you ever fucking seen a death roll though? Those things are fucking
I
crazy.
saw a crocodile rip off the limb of another crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
I like how they pick up speed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's because it's all in the tail, dude. Their tails are fucking meaty as hell because of the death roll.
oh, you bit off your brother's arm. Oh, look at what you done. 10.
Like all of their beef, their tail is 90% of their beef. Anyways, what was your roll, Draven? Sorry.
Didn't chat. 10 save.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, so you saved. So pretty much the wolf shakes its head, and it's like you get a little bit off balance, but you save yourself.
Oh, that was.
This was a proper dire wolf. You would have been on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not.
for proper
So in the
dialogue,
meantime,
crushing your DM skills.
yeah. So in the meantime, you managed to stay on your feet. Next is you, Draven.
Oh.
Oh, very bad luck for this wolf.
What do you know? I'm gonna open up a big old can of whoop ass.
Yeah.
First thing, spawn in Bran right behind him with the oh my woo, and with the Shinderu, I'm gonna punch the fuck out of him. Flanking, so
Okay.
I would get advantage, and that is a wait no, 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Good.
Okay.
Brain deals 8 damage. And then I'm going to expend one of my Unleashed Fury things to do an extra attack, which isn't,
Okay.
which is opposite of Action Surge. So if I want to, this thing isn't dead yet, I might just do it.
Okay. Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
That is 10 damage.
This wolf is still up.
Yeah, okay, I'll do an Action Surge. Punch it again. I
Okay.
get 1 per day. Nice one. That's above a 20.
That will hit.
That's 4 damage.
And it's dead. How do you want to do it?
Pinky full Nelson's it from the Bran. Thank you, Nate. Brain full Nelson's the wolf as I just punch it in the gut a few times.
Okay.
lift it onto its hind legs. So I'm, body bag. And then
I'm all for that.
there's not really. I can move both my both me and my echo. We'll surround that that wolf in front of Garud.
Okay.
Get him. Get him. Oh. Fucked up my leg. Get him.
Give me a second.
Fucked up my leg. Get- Yeah, now we're just surrounding him with our arms crossed, just like he stepped into the wrong forest.
So this is how I'm setting you up. Tell me if you want to do different.
As long as we're murder sandwiched, we should be good.
Oh, you are.
Good. Good.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Wamu?
We're gonna put you to sleep. Like that wolf.
I like that wolf over there.
But not as nice.
It's like a mob. As you're going, you guys do hear a howl, so you can probably expect more to be coming.
You mess with the family.
It's a gang war now. The Earth Risers versus the Wolves.
Ain't nobody mess with Earth Risers.
Yeah, it's Kara next. Kara, go.
Which Kara?
And Nate, after this turn, you're back up.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Which Kara?
And so give me your
I think
initiative.
it's me.
Kara
I was
1.
gonna say. I'm like, I haven't gone
Okay.
yet.
The Kara that has not gone yet. The Kara that didn't get a natural 20.
Yeah. I'm going to move diagonally, either side, whatever way, but just where I can hit, where I can hit that other wolf. I just want to shoot my longbow at it.
Okay, what is the minimum range on your longbow?
What is the minimum range?
Longbows have like a fucking 270 range.
Minimum range.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm about to say.
150 to 600.
Short bows.
This position that I have you at, you are 15 feet away from
Okay.
the wolf.
Short bows go from range of 80 feet to 320.
Then I'm gonna use my copper knife on it.
Shank.
In that
Okay.
case.
So I'm gonna move you up instead, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see here.
Bang.
I'll have my initiative in chat for you, by the way.
Does a 18 hit?
I saw an 8, thank you. And an 18 does hit.
And do I have advantage on it as well?
Yes,
Alright,
he's almost double sandwich.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like.
This is where I have you at right now. Because you moved
Yeah, that's
down,
fine.
and then I had you move diagonally back to
Yeah.
That's fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
How much does my copper knife do?
Is it just a dagger, Cisco?
Yeah, it's just a dagger.
1d4 piercing.
1d4 piercing. Okay. And then I'm also going to be doing sneak attack on it. So.
That's
Oh,
all
I
I
haven't
need.
been adding. I haven't been adding. Son of a bitch.
2.
I took that one level and
You fool.
I'm a fool.
You multi-class and you don't even reap the benefits.
It's only 1d4. I wasn't.
Because you have to know what you're fucking doing.
Yeah, but how do you know what you're doing without first figuring out what you're doing? And how do you figure out what you're doing without first trying to
No,
figure out what
I'm
you're
gonna
doing? And that is what
bash
he's
him for
doing right
not
now.
knowing.
8 damage.
Yeah.
8 damage.
I hit something. Yeah.
Yep. The wolf is still standing.
Never again for the rest of the campaign.
Yep.
That is the end of that turn. Nate, you're here now.
What the fuck?
I
You get up
wave.
and you see
Hey,
wolves.
we got more food.
I wave at him.
Do I spot the corpse of the dwarf?
How high do you fly?
Is it the dwarf corpse?
Is the dwarf dead?
It was just the.
Tell me how high you fly, Nate, and then I'll tell you if you see the human.
It's a human?
Sorry, my headset died.
Oh, tell me how high you flew up, and then I can tell you if you see the human or not.
If I had been moving with my dash action to get back up, then I would have been 120 feet in total, meaning I'd be 20 feet above the cliff right now. Since you
Okay.
said it was 100 feet.
Yeah. So yeah, you you get up and you get 20 feet up and you can see a body. And considering the context and what you're piecing together, you can decide if your character would piece it together or not. I don't know what his intelligence is, but I'm sure you can.
I would assume,
Got it.
since the wolves look like they're piled more in that direction, and he looks like he was either wounded or killed, he was probably attacked by the wolves while he was off away from the group.
Yeah. Either way, it's on the floor. Is what you can see. You cannot tell if he's alive or dead.
Yeah.
But you can see a lot of red over there, so doesn't look great.
He's not dead. He's gonna be dying soon.
Yeah. But aside from that, Nate, I'm gonna say that you also see the other wolves in the distance. You can't tell exactly how far they are, but you can tell they're gonna be here in like 2 turns.
Can I see how many there
No. You can see one at least.
Okay. There are more coming. Be ready.
What?
And yeah, so Kara 2, go.
I would be a bit more vocal, but I've already received noise complaints.
No stress.
I feel that in life. I move forward enough to. Let me see.
Smacking dude.
I want to hit that wolf. That's still standing with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Which one of these is the ones that's sleeping?
The farthest left.
Okay.
So I malfunctioned. I got a 1.
Oh no.
Oof.
Oh god.
Shutting
'Kay.
down.
So go ahead and put that 1 in chat still, but
Just so we can see your shame.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Or do I
But,
get
I want you
advantage
to-
because there's people around it?
You do get advantage.
That's not how it works. It's just-
But I think a natural 1 kind of overwrites that, huh?
Yeah.
If she also doesn't get advantage
Does it
if
not?
she's not a part of the murder sandwich.
Oh, yeah, you're
Okay.
not a part of the murder sandwich.
Boom.
Exclusive club.
Also,
Okay.
that one would not override advantage because the whole point of advantage is that you get to roll a second time.
Okay.
Come on.
So anyways, yeah, nat 1, you shoot your bow, right? As it's flying, you know how it has the feathers on the back end of it? What's it called?
This is a hand
A
crossbow. bolt.
crossbow. It's a bolt.
Yeah, okay, it's a bolt. Yeah,
And what
it
is
has the fins for aiming, right?
2 of them.
For aerodynamics.
Yeah. One of them, the glue, the pigment on that feather, not great. It came off. So the bolt, when you shot it, it does like a little twirl. It twirls right past Enzo and like just knocks him right in the shoulder. Because of the leather armor that he had on, it didn't do any damage. But Enzo, it did kind of throw you off because it's a bolt. You know, it hit you pretty hard.
I just wanna chime in. He said that the pigment, so the coloring of the bolt was off. So
Oh,
that's what fucked it
whoops.
up.
Yeah, the coloring. It was red and not blue.
Didn't have that feng shui.
But yeah, so
No.
the-
The unremorseful.
oh my god. Yeah, so her expression doesn't change. She still has a smile on her face when this happened. But yeah, no, the bolt hits you, Enzo, and you stumble forward, and so you gotta take the a recovery action
I wave.
next turn.
I wave at him.
Why is it like affecting me?
I told you, you cannot damage your allies, but you can surely hinder them.
Well, I didn't roll to that one. Why am I paying consequences?
Watching,
Welcome to the real world,
watching
son.
the doll hit our teammates. Well, this is gonna be fun.
But yeah, is that the end of your turn?
I pull out a needle and motion at Blue. Like, hurry.
I shake my head furiously. No, that's not gonna work.
No, she's trying to convey like the hurt thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, then
she-
I'm like,
she
yeah,
waves over.
Done nothing to impress me
Yes.
so far.
that is the hurt
More
thing.
impressive than that first combat.
Only
Oh
pain.
my god. Okay, if that's your turn, then we're gonna move on to the next person.
Ed is still using the William Dafoe face, just more intensely.
He's
now.
impressive 'cause he got that
Garud, it's your turn.
I guess I'll recover.
Oh wait, no, Nate, you got a 16 on your initiative, right?
Yeah.
It's Nate's turn. My bad.
Okay.
No, he's on bottom. He just didn't-
Yeah, because that's.
He just had.
No, I had him roll for the initiative just because.
And I actually rolled well. I rolled an 18. -2. Yeah, -2 modifier. Let's go. Alright. So there's another wolf coming. 5:30. So I'm going to fly over and set down behind.
I wave.
Actually, no, because I still have to move down, so it'd technically be 20 feet as well. I'll just fly over on top of this fucking wolf. And it's a neat spell.
Oh my god, a 3-dimensional murder sandwich.
Well, technically I'm
it's on
20
the
feet
flight
above
under
it,
Oh my god.
so I can't quite do anything.
Fight under
Quick.
me.
Use dig.
However, I am going to use command.
Ooh.
So let me pull up the spell command. You speak one word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow that command on its next turn. The spell has no effect on the target if it's undead, which I doubt it is. Oh fuck, no, it has to
It is not undead.
Never mind, it has to fucking understand me. Shit.
Oof.
I want to make it fucking sit. Alright.
Sure can under.
I guess I'll just bless you idiots again.
Well, no, Nate. I'm pretty sure most creatures with an intelligence of 3 understand simple commands, so you could still roll with it. But it depends on whether or not its intelligence is higher.
That would be a
I would say that if he was exposed to humans in the past, then yes. But in this scenario,
Last
he's
human
not.
exposed to was a meal.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just cast Bless on you guys. So, let's just go with the 3 of you that are closest to it. So, Kara, 1, Enzo, and Draven, you'll get blessed. May the battle god's might lead you to victory. As I'm clutching at the holy symbol I was given.
Cool. Now it's Enzo's turn.
Cool.
You recover from your stumbling. Then what?
Is that an action? I don't remember.
Yes.
Cool. Then I do nothing.
Okay. Just give fucking give Kara 2 a fucking side look. Fucking bitch.
Come on, man.
What the fuck, bro?
I want to do cool things, but I can't.
Yep. Up next is
Stop.
the wolf.
Stop.
That's
just
fucking
looked
creepy as hell.
Oh god.
No. That's great.
Take off the arm too.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, so the wolf is going to, it can't bite Nate because he's above him, so the wolf is going to turn towards the copy and bite at the copy.
Nice.
Goodbye, brain.
That's a natural 1.
He ain't hitting anything.
Damn it, brain.
Bites himself.
So
He catches
the
his
wolf,
tail.
yeah, the wolf turns so sharply to his right that he bites his
Oh
own
no,
tail.
he's spinning. His game.
He
Now-
breaks
Building
his
up
own
his
neck.
Good question. he he does not have a lot of health.
Stop him before he flies away.
Oh my god, he's taking
And
out.
the wolf has successfully killed himself.
Wait.
He might just knock himself out cold.
Yoinks its tail off.
The wolf turns to its right really hard and bites its tail. His centrifugal force then speeds up, and because he's biting his own tail, it causes an infinity. And he just continuously gains speed and speed and speed, spinning until his body can't handle it anymore, and he just splits apart and blows up.
Damn.
There you go. That's what happens when you die in a nat 1. I hope no one does it.
I hate how this really works out well, but Ed's gonna look over to Garud and ask Pinky, hey Garud, if I ate myself, would I cease to disappear or simply grow bigger?
Yes, my son. You will implode.
Um,
You won't be able
first
to
off,
handle the forces ripping your body.
that baby
First.
doll is the creepiest thing ever.
First, you will cease to exist. Second,
Second
your
off,
body
you
will
guys-
dematerialize.
You guys have a free turn before before the other wolves can get close enough to even like do anything with. So would you guys like to run away or something?
No.
We should
Tell
go
me how
check
many
on the.
fucking wolves there were. And I do want to check on our fucking guide.
Gotta go check on our guide, and I probably want to take out that wolf that's sleeping.
Coup de grace it.
Okay.
I say we try and check on the
Actually-
guide, pull him back, and set up a battle formation.
Okay. As you approach the human male body, you look up. The wolf that you saw running towards you guys earlier is gone. You can't track it. You don't know where it went, but you know it's not there. But yeah, you successfully dragged the guy back over to your ring of corpses.
No, well, was he alive or not? Was the question.
Oh no, he's dead.
No, then we're not gonna fucking move his body.
Do
Okay,
we
never mind.
know?
Body.
Do we recognize the body though?
You recognize it as the guy. Yes.
Aw,
The guy
I
we
told them
stole
all those
from?
cool things.
Yeah, the guy you stole from. By the
I'm
way,
gonna
let me
take
toss
more
that one
stuff.
out there.
Yep, take more stuff.
Well, we should probably, you
It's
know,
Chicken Boy.
fortify a position before we worry about stealing
Nope.
from a corpse that's not going anywhere.
I got an extra clone that was.
You guys are officially out of combat, by the way. Just
Oh.
to specify.
Cisco, I'm messaging you because I have a question.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that this is correct. Because I want to make sure the wording is.
Yes, that wouldn't apply here.
Well, I haven't got to the question.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
I'll also respond on there. So back to whoever else was talking. What were you saying?
While we were sacking the body again for more stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's what was happening.
Meanwhile,
So you find his. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, no,
Drew?
I just wanted to make sure that I was taking care of the wolf. Like, it's going to be dead by the
Oh,
time
yeah.
I'm done with it.
Pretty great.
How would you like to do
Well,
it?
as you can see from the lovely chat,
Oh no.
we're walking it. We're just
Coup
kicking
de
shit.
grace.
Okay. Poor wolf. You guys beat the fuck out of it, JoJo style.
Oh no.
I would like to make sure we have the guy's map.
Yes, you guys were given the map, so you guys had the map the whole time.
Okay.
He was just a backup guide, pretty much.
Well, I back up a guy.
I'm gonna
Fucking
loot this guy before before Draven can make it back over.
Okay.
Ears perk up
Um,
when we speak about Ludo, huh?
You loot the guy.
stuff?
Can you find his equipment? So pretty much he had another crystallizer, and then aside, and then aside from that, you got his robes, which is pretty much just leather gear, leather armor and stuff like that, boots, shirts.
It's more syllables.
Yeah, just one set of clothing / leather gear.
Good night, sweet prince. The void will take you like it took Pinky.
You hear Narf. You just hear one loud Narf as
Here.
Pinky just elbow drops him.
The dead body?
The wolf. Yeah, the wolf.
Okay.
Narf.
That's
Ah.
Pinky right now. That's the gift. That's Pinky.
Yeah. Pinky was always the
He's-
strongest out of
he's
all.
on loop.
Pinky doesn't have an off button. That's why we couldn't save the children.
Christ.
Pinky is a war criminal in your war.
Pinky has.
Can't be a war criminal if there's no one left to record the crimes.
Exactly. And you know what happened to the old world?
unraveled.
Pinky is now absolved of his sins. He can start them all over again.
I think it's. Oh, 1 second.
Pinky, stop. He's already dead.
There
He's
we go.
already
Okay.
dead, Pinky.
You mess with the Earth
Um.
You ain't never mess with the Earth Risers.
The Earthrisers. Yeah. This. The myth is those that will rise from the earth. And so
Pretty
you-
sick
we're going with
basketball
Earth
team.
Risers. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Hey, yo,
So you
Patrick.
kill the wolf. You guys looted the body. I'm assuming you're just gonna continue going? Question mark.
We fucking yeah.
Okay. So that's the end of day 2.
I mean, can we harvest the wolves for more rations?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll survival for me. Blah, blah, blah. Survival.
That is gonna be a 17.
I'm gonna say you got wolf meat times 3. So wolf meat would be like enough meat for 1 meal.
What
Or
about the
rations.
pelts?
I'll just put it down as 1 ration. Is that fine?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
And then
Is that,
got these fish.
I got that soft 20 for the pellets.
yeah, if you are specifically skinning the wolf, you can roll survival as well. And you got a soft 20,
Right.
so I'd say you successfully skinned a wolf.
Okay. Yeah, I'll really just one.
If you would like to roll again for the other ones, you may, but
I don't see a need at this point.
I'm gonna do 1-to-1 rolling ratio.
I mean, I'm good to keep going.
Okay,
I'll take one.
so roll.
No, I won't. All I had was this longsword. It
Okay.
wasn't very clean.
You walk over to the wolf with your sword, and you're all like, so you just take the knife to the body, right? And then you just fucking like slam your sword down on the wolf. You successfully cut the wolf in half. You did not successfully skin the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
You spoiled the meat. Ah. Oh.
Gotta eat it fresh.
Yeah. So you guys finish day 2. You guys set up your camp again. You guys are, you guys with the map. You guys can tell that you are about a days away from the mouth of the river. Would you like to do any dialogue before day 3?
Remind me why we took the long path.
Remind me
we-
why this dog
No,
keeps
no.
shooting me.
We're going down the going down the coast at the moment. Once we hit the mouth, then we decide whether or not we want to take the long way around or
Correct.
Yeah, this was mandatory.
Okay. Find it again. Okay.
Right, to fall in the river is 3 days, and then taking the normal path is, what was that, 10 days?
3 versus 1.5.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna sit between Garud and the doll
Mm-hmm.
to make sure they don't fight. Or
Okay.
whatever it is they do.
It's gonna be a strong, aggressive touch up.
I wave again.
Okay.
I mean no
Um,
harm. So I
Okay,
wave.
so day 3. Can I get everyone's survival rolls, please?
Oh,
I'm gonna sprain my leg again. There's about one half
Okay.
them.
I'll
You
carry you.
sprain your butt sitting down.
Okay. So, Enzo, my guy,
Pinky carry
dude.
me.
You got it,
you hurt
Garud.
yourself.
I get stabbed again by a certain doll.
Oh God.
In your on your hike, the doll girl, she just was next to you at some point. You had no idea. You turn, look over to your right, and her head was just right there, and you got spooked. So you screamed, and then you tripped, and you fell, and just slammed your like side against a rock.
It's okay, Garood. I gotcha.
Pick me up.
You think you felt a crack in there somewhere, but you're not entirely
I'll
sure.
have Pinky Princess carry me.
Princess Pinky.
My sweet prince, thank
Cool.
you.
Big shiny
No
hammer.
Day 3,
Fucking
completed.
rest on Isling's
I'll
fucking
stroke
shoulders.
Pinky's fur.
You guys have made it to the mouth of the river.
I think you are the best trip.
Rude.
You know, I hear all of Pinky's thoughts and everything.
Okay.
You complete me.
So upon arriving at the mouth of the river, what you guys notice is that you guys see the boat.
Oh, no.
You guys walk over to the boat to investigate.
One of them's dead.
Don't see the people. They're gone. The equipment is still on the boat,
Okay.
but
So they.
the dwarf and the girl can't find them.
So they
Is
weren't.
there any
Um,
trails?
I stay a good distance away from the river.
It turns out it took you about 3.5, 3 3/4 of a day or days to get there.
So the boat's still there, but the people
And the people are not.
aren't.
No sign of 'em.
Pinky will go ahead and put down Garood.
No.
I'm
Can I
sorry,
investigate
Garood.
the area and the ship for any signs of a struggle?
Yeah,
Maybe
I'll-
if we follow the river, we would've seen
yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, I will-
Nate, roll investigation, please.
Hmm.
Specifically say what you're searching for, please.
Any signs of a struggle, like fighting, or if there's
Mhm.
any
Yeah,
like you know when you see a
Yeah.
large grouping of footprints indicating that there's been a large group of.
So the way I'm gonna word this is that aside from obviously standing out things, you are searching for the usual signs of a struggle in like the earth, which it would be shifted ground and all that type of stuff.
Or
Right?
any damages to or around the ship.
Got it. Okay, go ahead and give your roll.
I'll join him on that.
Okay.
Investigation. Days +1. Gives me a nice even number. That's, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh wow! Woo! Nate, you passed.
Fuck!
You didn't know? I have a 300 in my.
Jesus Christ!
I have a 300 intelligence.
155.
Nice.
Okay.
I've rolled that.
My modifier's epic.
Draven, you look around and you notice that the weird part isn't the fact that there's no tracks. The weird part is that there's no tracks leading away from the boat. You do find tracks near the boat, and they are significant to the two people who were there. Like, they could match, but they never go further away. Nate, you rolled a bit higher. You notice some of the rocks aren't actually the right color. As you're looking around and you're looking down, you notice that some of the rocks are actually covered in soot.
Can I also investigate since I knew the archaeologist a bit?
The beforehand.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
21, nice.
Rolled a note.
You notice a kind of like a weird pattern to the soot-stained rocks. You feel like if you were to elevate your position, you'd get a better look of it.
I tap our bat friend and point up.
I will latch onto her shoulders and I will start going up.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Upon flying upwards, you look down, and you notice that the soot originates from seemingly an outwards explosion. 2 points.
I try to get his attention to focus on those spots. I point.
Two points of explosion. 2 people.
They just
I clap.
blew up.
I
This
clap.
goes poorly.
I smile and clap.
I'm gonna.
Yay! We found a clue. She
We
says.
figured it out.
I'll point it out to my friends down there and tell them to go look around those areas because they are 2 spots.
I mean, they're standing on top of it. They just don't know.
Oh,
You're
Well, I
giving
look-
me
yeah.
the boys vibe here, right? People exploded.
Okay.
can we not smell anything?
Is there anything else you guys want to do about this? No.
Huh.
You don't smell anything peculiar.
I mean,
Investigate the
I don't really know
smells like-
what we're standing in or anything then.
Smells like roasted chicken. What's that?
No, no, no.
Either they're completely gone or the bodies are somewhere else.
Beef stock.
There's probably and there's gotta
Someone
be
check the water.
I walk and try to tap and just point down.
Yeah, I look
To realize
down.
Yep, that's some ground, all right.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know how
ground.
to
Yeah,
talk?
so for the 3 people that didn't fly up into the air, for them they haven't noticed the rocks are stained with soot, so for them it just looks like they're just darker rocks on the floor. They're just still walking around.
Why,
Garud,
probably
let's go
point-
check the cabins inside.
I try to make a gesture with my hands, as animatedly as I can. Boom.
Roll performance.
Oh boy.
Are you gonna explode me? Please.
Get a 1. Get a 1.
I
Please.
explode. The gods have called it.
Enzo interprets it as a actual threat.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
That's got a 1 in it.
I
That's
Got
a
2 of us on
cool
it. That's really bad.
I doubled that 1.
Other 3 people, can you please roll insight to see how well you understand her?
I got 12.
What insight or
Insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Not the best.
I have a
I'm trying
plan.
here, okay? Give me.
I mean,
I'm
we
trying.
beat her
So
I'm only level 3. What
Draven,
do you want from me? Just go.
Draven, and Kara, you don't really get it, but Enzo, you start piecing it together, and you look down at the floor, and you're saying, "Explosion?" Question mark.
I smile and
wanna
clap.
Touch the rocks.
Yeah.
I clap and nod.
So
smudge off my
you
finger.
now know that the rocks are soot stained. I'm assuming does Nate want to fill you in on this at all?
I did want to, yeah.
You already said
Okay, there you go. So now you
So
guys are
didn't-
aware of the pattern and everything.
That doesn't explain. Did they blow up? Did something blow up here?
You guys are focusing too much on Kara too. 2 people are gone, and there are 2 soot marks from some kind of explosion. That's what you know. You have a boat of equipment, and you got to decide what to do.
I also wanted to check the waters around, like, kind of
You find nothing in the waters
up and
around.
around. Okay.
Yeah, I
Most
still
dump the
avoid the
bodies.
water. I still avoid the water.
Can you go swimming?
we have a boat with no crew. That's what I'm on.
I mean,
What
it's a
I'm
small
on about
boat.
is
It
when we
doesn't really
get
need
back
much
to
of a
town,
crew.
there's gonna be some missing people, and we're gonna be in there.
If we go back to town, we
If
have a
go
boat.
back to town.
And you want to know something?
say we go to
My
town.
background, I was a pirate. Want to know what I learned as a pirate? I learned how to fucking drive boats.
we?
that equipment could probably be sold for some kind of money.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's
Or we
almost
could
like
also
that,
just,
too.
keep the equipment, which I would like to rifle
I
through
guess-
for any kind of logs or
Oh.
books.
100%. I'm just rifling through what equipment we got.
Yeah, I want to know what's in the boat. I want to look around. The boat.
The equipment in the boat, for some reason, any kind of notebook has been, isn't there. You do find one book, and it's the one you saw that the dwarf was writing his notes in earlier.
See,
That is the only one.
That's-
Every other book that you guys actively saw earlier are all gone.
that's what concerns me the most. That's
Yeah,
what I was
no,
afraid
yeah.
of.
You're all gone. Just with
So
no-
whatever happened, they didn't care about us.
I don't think.
No, they
I don't-
specifically
knew about
cared
us.
I
about
don't-
what was going on.
I don't know if Nate or if everyone doesn't know yet, but I do want to just reiterate that there is also no sign of them leaving the boat. So What the fuck happened?
Yeah, so they didn't leave. No one came here to attack them.
Yeah.
There are just tracks around the boat, and that's it.
Well, we have a boat now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I can pilot. I could show you all how to work the masts.
Okay. So you guys do remember that you were offered 2 paths to take back to town. Which one would you like to choose?
But you
I'd
see,
say the shorter one.
Short.
why do we have to go back to town?
God.
You're right. You don't have to go back to town.
I'm just trying to do
Do they?
And
Is
I
there
think
a
it's
map
smart.
here?
we should take the ship.
Yeah,
back.
you guys were given the map
I
already.
think we should take the
Do
ship.
we
back.
see any other towns?
No, on the map that you guys have, you don't see any of the towns. You know that Forso has a road. That roads connect to other towns. You guys were given the general layout, so there's one main road everywhere pretty much, and that road connects each town one way or another.
Well,
All roads lead to Rome.
So this town specifically, since it's so far like at the edge, it only has one road.
It's a big town. We need money and fucking equipment.
And to know what
Well-
the hell's going on.
well, guys,
I'd also like to find out what happened to our guides.
I would like to know. But the other thing is that if we take the boat back, no one now owns this boat. We can now own this boat and either A, sell it or keep it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So we're taking the long way, I guess?
What?
Long way?
I'm kind of a long way.
I
We're
don't
not really
care.
in a rush.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in chat, type an X if you want to go the route that takes 1.5 days, and type an O if you want to go the route that takes 3 days.
I go long. Maybe we'll see something.
Yeah.
No rush. We have all this new equipment.
Okay, so it seems like the majority of the votes is for long way.
Yeah.
So long way it is. And boys and girls, this is where we're ending the
Oh
session.
boy.
So long ways means boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
what if I
throw you
well,
in the water?
Yeah.
Oh no.
For
Well,
all
you
the
guys are
things
going
you've done to
upriver,
me.
so you guys aren't actually like zooming down this river or anything.
Oh no.
You guys are mostly having to walk the boat
This ain't
up
good.
the river. Yeah. So yeah, that's the session, boys and girls. Thank you very
Nice.
much. I hope you enjoyed it.